Hafu, but I am currently on Hafu's stream, but this time I'm not randomly being gaslit or shanked on Polis or something like that. We have the Omega Strikers Invitational, hosted by, of course, Hafu today. You're seeing me first because I'm sorry that we were supposed to start 3 minutes ago. I was accidentally streaming on Wi-Fi, so that's why there were lag issues. That's on me and I apologize. But that's totally okay because you don't have to look at my face all day. Instead, you could just blame me for all the tech issues. Let's go ahead and meet the people who are actually important for today, and that, of course, is Ender and Hafu! Hello, friends!
Hello. Hi.
Okay, so this is super excited. I think, Hafu, you hit me up like a couple days ago going, what are you doing on Saturday? Because you had this huge idea, and now here we are. What's going on today? Why are we here?
So as some of you might know, my team got invited, well, I got invited to play in the opening invitational that Omega Strikers hosted for a bunch of influencers. And my team was me, my husband David, Dog, and Amaz, and we actually won. And with the winnings, we won $15,000, and my portion was $5,000. And I was like, I love this game so much. I'm addicted. This is like all I want to play. And I was getting the same vibes as when I played Bloodline Champions competitively. And back then, I just wanted to compete. Like, I wanted to compete in any and all tournaments. I played for $20, you know, like $20 weeklies is what I would compete for. And when I won, I'd be like, I get $7 almost. You know, I can buy like a pizza. But yeah, I just wanted to give back to the community. So I'm pledging all $5,000 that I won towards it. And I was like, hey, Maple, what do you think of this? And he's like, I love it. You know what? I'll see if Odyssey will match your 5,000 and we'll sweeten the pot to 10,000. So hopefully the players are excited to win some money. And I'm excited to see some great games.
I think it's like such a freaking cool story that one, every single new game that you pick up on, whether it's Hearthstone or WoW or Omega, TFT, literally anything that you touch, you're immediately a god at. And it's not just like you put in the work, you put in the research. Like Ender, you were saying that you were getting matched up against Hafu and her squad a couple times. And how did that work out for you?
You know what? I think we went 1-1. We had some pretty intense Dubu goalie battles. That was actually crazy. I think we had a game that went on like 15 minutes or something. Like, it was actually insane. But yeah, it's just impossible to score on you. And then Dog is just out here killing me and my sister duel all the time. And my sister's playing Juliet. She's like, oh, I can take Dog. We can do it. And then Dog's boom, boom, boom. It's just not even fair. It's just not even fair playing up against you two.
I'm sorry, I was too quiet for the chat, and now I think I'm too loud. Listen, I'm working through the tech issues. I'm sorry, I'm not good at audio. You're fine, Hafu. I'll just turn myself up a little bit more. And chat, let me know if the volume is good or bad, and I will adjust accordingly. But yeah, Ender got creamed by Hafu a couple times. It's fantastic. It's fun.
Oh, no, we went even.
Even. But yeah, as you said, 10K prize pool for today, which is freaking awesome. We could talk a little bit about the format and how everything's going down. It's going to be pretty similar to the previous Omega Strikers Invitational that we had, in the sense that we are going to have 2 stages to today. We have the 8-team round robins. We have 8 teams of 3 amazing players each that are going to be split into 2 groups of 4 and 4. And then we're going to see some of those top squads move on into the double elimination bracket that we've got going on today. And Hafa, should we meet these teams?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead and meet our 8 teams for today. Our first squad is going to be Orbits with Ginger Pop, Geek, and Lumos. Now, Ginger Pop and Lumos, those are names that I recognize from the community tournaments that we had seen earlier on. And is Ginger Pop still at the top of the ladder?
I think, is it Megaverse that's at the top right now? I think like Ginger Pop has like constantly been top 5, like always floating up in that category. But yeah, Ginger Pop is like one of the most terrifying Juliet players you can meet on the ladder, I'm pretty sure. And also, this is one of those teams that like, because I got to cast Omega Strikers back when it was like Project P, like almost a year ago. And this team was always terrorizing the server. They were so good. Lumos was playing some Attack Dubu, which was just awesome to see. So I'm excited for this team, and this team already I'm looking at as maybe favorites coming in.
Ooh, all right, strong words. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our next squad. It's going to be Taco Saturday with Corey, Leo, Leon, and always I love Taco. Does Taco still have like the choke frog emote?
Yes, I see it.
He does, but no one in chat knows anything about that because they all use the Hafu flower, right?
Yeah.
Ayy. Yeah, if we see
I
any.
saw Corey read my flower. It made me so happy.
Aw. Yeah. Oh, do wins in this invitational count towards the creator win count?
I think so, but regardless, I would like to see everyone spam the flower. I don't even care if it counts or not. It just makes me genuinely happy seeing it.
Super cute. Yeah, keep spamming that
That's
flower. We have
wonderful.
everyone doing it in the chat right now. Let's take a look at the third team. Here we go. This is the Laughing Kings led by Megaverse, Dixon, and Griffin. So Megaverse, that's the player that we're keeping our eyes on, yeah?
Yeah, how do you feel about this team, Ender?
So this one, I don't actually recognize the players from like early on tournaments, and I've also never
Gotcha.
played against Megaverse, so I actually don't really know fully what to expect from the Laughing Kings. I'm just like here to learn how to become rank 1, because that's just what I want to be.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I was surprised to learn that they're not one of the favorites coming into the tournament because Megaverse is #1 on ladder and has such a dominant presence. Griffin is super high ranked. I haven't personally seen Dixon play, but I mean, imagine if he's their teammate, he's going to be insane as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see how they do. I like, as someone who doesn't know the alpha results, I think that they're a front runner, but we'll see.
We're going to see from the Laughing Kings, but next up we've got Powerhouse Defenders with Boo 20K, Bernie Sanders, and Coach Yoki. Bernie
What a
Sanders
team.
plays Omega Strikers?
Apparently, I knew he streamed, but I didn't know.
With or
I didn't
without
know he
his
was playing
mittens.
this game.
Well, you know what? I think
watched-
Bernie Sanders in the chat right now. Maybe anonymous gifting subs, 50 tier 1 subs. Bernie, is that you?
Oh, I watched Boo play some ranked yesterday on like other people's streams, and he was such a nasty Atlas that was just this wall. Like he would be 1v3 and just keep the ball alive, and just like I don't know, it was crazy. That was the first time I had seen him play, and I was so impressed. So I'm excited
Yeah,
to watch
I think
this team.
we've got one of our friends in chat on the production side, Rimuru, just told us that Boo is the top ranked controller player as well. So that's exciting stuff to see. Whether or not that'll come in as really powerful thing for
controller?
the Powerhouse
You
Defenders.
could use a controller for this game?
Yeah, you can. I think
What?
last week Blastoise was playing on controller.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's
Oh.
actually interesting because I think so. I think WASD is the way to go because I think if you go MOBA controls, it's like hard to like your movement is also the direction you're hitting the core. But I don't really know how controller players work out. That's interesting.
Yeah, cool.
We learn
Wait, so
something new every day.
which player is the controller player?
Boo.
Boo.
Boo. Oh, okay, very cool, very cool. All right.
All right, next squad, Omega Chads, Catinator. Oh no. Oh,
yeah.
no. This is the
Oh,
squad.
yeah.
This is the squad with Gunner.
It is indeed. Also, so Catinator in Alpha was on a team called what was the Catboy Supremacy? That's what it was. I love casting Catboy Supremacy. It's a little bit different of a team. I think Catinator's the only one that's still sticking around, but that was a team that was always at the top as well with Orbit. So this is another team, the Omega Chads. You can't underestimate them.
Awesome. I'm excited to see. When I asked Gunnar how he thought his team would do, and he said bad because they're like a day 1 team. That's how he put it. But I've seen them in action, and they're all really, really insane. So I have high hopes for this new squad.
I just feel bad for whoever has to play with Gunner, but no, it's okay. It's jokes, Gunner. We're friends. I take you to pasta sometimes. All right, next squad, Larmac with team captain Streak, Elo Heaven, and Int Overflow. This is a cool name. I like the names on the squad.
Yeah, it's really great. I've actually played with ELO Heaven. Dude, for some reason, David and I, we duo queue only, and we're like low diamond. And sometimes we get into like the highest ranked games, and some poor poor souls. I think Yellow haven't been on our team. And then it's like him and me and David. And then 3 freaking top 10 players. And it's not fair at all. And I feel so bad. But sorry for griefing your ELO.
I don't know. I love the late night queues when you get matched up against the top people on the ladder. It's always a treat. And then it's like you get the rematch 3-4 times in a row. You just get humiliated over and over again. ELO Heaven has been doing that to people.
Someone in chat just said ELO and Int are brothers. That's really cool.
Oh, I love that. That's sweet.
Yeah, I do love that.
But can they handle Team X Train with Captain ZZZ, Flare, and Hamster Quest? Is that a Dubu reference? Like, is that the forever quest that Dubu is constantly embarking upon, or who's this squad?
If we already have people changing their names because they're like an Omega Striker main already, like that's awesome. That's crazy, you know, because like usually it takes like a little while before people are like, oh yeah, you know, I'm the Kai one trick, so I'm gonna be Kai #1 or something, you know. But that'll be fun. I haven't queued up against any of these players, and I also don't remember them from earlier on, so this is kind of a dark horse team for me.
Oh no.
I queued up against them.
Okay.
ZZ played a mean Luna who played Primetime Luna and then actually beat us in late game because of it. Hamster Quest was a poor soul that got on me and David's team while we fought against, I think it was Gunner and Lol JS. What is his name? Schneider? Is that what you guys call
Oh,
him?
Schneider is like a bomb Juliet.
Yeah, I know. I watch his stream quite often. But yeah, he would play Estelle that game. I'm not sure who's the goalie on this team, but I'm excited.
We just got a message in our Discord chat. Someone apparently already has a tattoo of Omega Strikers on their arm.
What?
That is incredible.
Okay, but before we jump into that,
bubble.
before we get into that, we'll show that later. We do have to talk about the last team. It's going to be Team Sad Boys with Lol, JSS, Vaughn, and Bobadex. I'm quickly sprinting through this because we do have to get into our first game. So I'm just really quickly going to show you. These are the 2 groups. Group A is going to be Orbits, Taco Saturday, Laughing Kings, Powerhouse Defenders. Group B is going to be Omega Chads, Larmac, X Train, and Sad Boys. These are going to this is how the matches are going to play out. Multiple matches are going to happen at the same time. So we're going to see the first 2 matches, Orbits versus Taco Saturday, Laughing Kings against Powerhouse Defenders. We are going to spectate Orbits versus Taco Saturdays. And then we will eventually take a look at Group B, where we see Omega Chads taking on Team Larmac and X Train taking on Team Sad Boys. And we will update all this stuff shortly. But until then, guys, we are about to get into our first game. Let me just make sure that I have everything paired up. It says join a spectator. I'm going to press play and then hopefully... Wait, no, it didn't work. Okay, wait.
Not
Invite
stuff.
only?
Not
You
stuff.
can do it, Avali. You can do it.
Okay, let me figure... Okay.
You can
She
hack
has
through
to
the
host,
mainframe,
she has to
right? Get us
produce,
into the
she
lobby.
has to do everything.
Okay, wait. So I clicked join a spectator. So if I joined a spectator, is it going to take me into the game now? Or do I have to press play? Because when I press play, it swaps
press
me
play.
out.
Wait, I'm pretty sure you press play.
Okay,
But
so
I also
press-
I'm not a tech wizard.
No,
so you
it kicks me
shouldn't trust
out. It kicks me out immediately, where I can't get into the game. Okay, Okay, wait. let me-
Curious.
When the
Okay.
team hits play.
Oh, when the team hits play. Okay, so I'm joined in as a spectator. I'm giving the crew press. What's it?
Yeah, so press play.
Oh no, it kicks me out. Here, watch. Here, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys the issue that I'm having. Here, watch.
On tonight's episode of Avali versus the Machine, Avali tries to play a game.
Oh, you're an unranked though. You have
So-
to set it to the lobby, right?
Yeah, so I go here, I click invite, and then I type in. Oh, whoops.
Well, don't show it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No, don't show it.
Oh no, I'm not. They can't see it.
Okay.
And then I click confirm, and then I press play, and then it kicks me out immediately.
Oh.
Right? I'm not crazy, right?
You just showed up to the club and you got bounced. It feels bad.
They don't want me in the game. Okay, wait. They're troubleshooting that really quick. But while they troubleshoot that and try to figure it out, so Hafu, I've seen that you have just been absolutely grinding out this game, and the game has only been out for like less than 2 weeks now. It's been 2 weeks. Has it?
Don't judge me. Just love me. I love crime. Oh, dude, this is perfect for me and David because we have one needed a game to get lost in, and two, we've never had a game where we can like team up and play together and kind of like climb a ladder together. Because it's always been like solo strategy games. Like TFT is like, you play your own game even if you can get in the same game. But Omega Strikers, we're on the same team. We can learn at the same pace, and it's been so much fun.
Ender, ask another question.
Ask another question.
Here,
Is this
watch.
a
I'm gonna do
Q&A
this.
session?
Watch this. Watch.
Stalling?
I'm gonna let you guys talk.
Whoa, look at that. Okay, Avali can go fix things. She's putting out fires, she's running the stream, she's hosting as well. She's a pro. Everyone send some love and maybe some technical advice besides turn it off and turn it on again. Maybe that'll help her just a little bit. But honestly,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
What's going on?
No, I'm sorry to the viewers. I'm sorry to the participants. For some reason, we can't get in the spectator mode, but now
It's
we
okay.
expect to be
Just
an Ender.
say it's Avali's fault.
No. But I'm actually really excited to watch. I've been so addicted. I don't know about you, Ender, but like when I'm not playing, I just watch streams. That's when I know I'm addicted. Like when I'm too tired to play, I still want to watch, which is
No,
crazy.
it's bad because I don't even do I watch a stream and then I turn it off and I go to play and then I go back to watch streams. Like I will just be playing and then have a Omega Striker stream on my second monitor, listening to like what they're saying and whatnot. It's like it's so interesting hearing like how people have like different opinions on things and whatnot and how people agree. Like I was watching your stream right after we played and then you were talking about how like it's just a bait when you use a Double ult. And then it gets like trapped on your side, like the timings on everything. I know Ginger Pop is a really good streamer to watch if you want to learn how to like play Juliet at a high level. Cause like, honestly, I just need to learn how to like not die to Juliet every single time because she's always punching me off the side of the map. So it's really interesting, like finding streamers that don't even play the striker you play to like learn what they're trying to do. Cause I don't have as much experience with what they're rocking.
Actually, David and I are thinking about like when we're done streaming, because I like streaming our climb. So, because then people can kind of feel involved and see how we progress and like the whole process of it. But I'm kind of, me and David, I was like, we should just make a alt accounts where we're learning new characters and try, like, I can try forward, you can try goalie, like just trying new characters and new positions, and because you kind of need to know what they want to do so you can predict it, right? Like you said, you have to learn how to fight against Juliet. Like, how come sometimes when she spikes it, it goes in, and sometimes I can deflect it? I don't know. I have to play her to understand it, right? So
yeah, I also think because of like how like because compared to like MOBA games like I'm using like League of Legends as the baseline, like usually your like runes masteries training system like in Strikers, it just like slightly changes your stats, whereas in this game like you can get another cast of an ability, you can teleport back when you use movement too, so there's a lot of those things as well that like drastically change how a certain character plays, you know, whether or not like on Kai you can take eject button and then on goalie you can like go play forward for a second before TPing back. Like there's a lot of creative stuff that again, unless you're like really familiar with how all those things work, you might think that that's just Kai's ability unless you've like actually gone and like and looked into those things a little closer. So I think making an alt account is a really good idea actually, and probably something I should do because I play Kai and Dubu mostly and I hate playing the punchy people, but I always die to them, so I don't know.
yeah, it's good to know so that you can counter. I mean, it feels really nice. I feel like I've been killing more people on Dubu. I'm starting to understand like kill potential.
Same.
And like, cause whenever like David plays Arrow when Julia is banned, whenever there's an X on David, I try to peel, and like we usually can kill like the X or the Juliet that's just kind of camping him, and it's very satisfying. You know, ulting people into the wall or like space barring them back, and it's nice.
Yeah, it's also like, I think what I was sort of figuring out with Dubu the other day was like, if someone's pretty close to stagger, you can actually like use your ult and like actually knock them off the board. Which is like, it's pretty hard to do that unless they're staggered. Same thing with like the log, like all of Dubu's abilities feel pretty lame in PvP up until someone's staggered. And it's like, wait a second, I actually can pack a little bit of a punch here. So I think like all that's fun.
I didn't get it at first. I didn't even get the PvP aspect. Like when we played in the Invitational, everyone was so new. We played like 3-4 hours at that point. Um, but once I understood how much damage my abilities actually do, like I don't actually have to kill the person. I can just like get them low, and then David can clean up. And
Yeah.
it's nice to even have that like over voice comms.
Yeah, it's sort of the same thing when you're playing like a ranged goalie, like if you're playing like a Kai or an Estelle or something
Yeah.
like that, or it's like like day one, everyone was like, oh, I got to use all my abilities on the core, get it going fast. And then you just like trade back. It's like, what does that really do right at the start of a round? But if you can like use your abilities to sort of like poke out a Juliet as she's going for the core right off the bat, then that just like completely changes the 1v1. Because I think a lot of the times the game sort of turns into a bit of a 1v1 between the two bruisers on each team. So if you're playing a ranged goalie or maybe even like a ranged forward, going for that like sort of poke can definitely help. Just for an update for all of you guys, by the way, Ovely's Steam account is having a little bit of trouble getting into the lobby.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to spectate games. I don't know why. I've been banned. I've been blacklisted. But we're gonna get me a new account. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna jump into the stream of our first squad. So who's on Orbits? Who's our first squad on Orbits? Who's the team captain?
That should be
Ginger Pop?
That's Ginger Pop, yeah.
Ginger Pop?
Okay, so
He's not streaming.
Ginger Pop isn't streaming?
Is Lumo streaming?
Wait, what's the matchup again? Is it Sad Boys?
Yeah, here we go. It is Orbits versus Taco Saturday. Is Taco streaming?
I do not see Taco online.
None of the players.
Why aren't they literally?
Everyone's taking it seriously. This is a sweaty tournament. They're like, we can't get distracted by chat. We're here to win today.
Okay, well, so what I was gonna do is I was just gonna view their. Okay.
Yeah. Ophelia said they can pop in deaf and mute, and then they can just stream, and then you can just pull it from Discord.
Try joining and leaving group and retry. Wait, I tried to rejoin. Okay, wait.
Have you
there we
tried
go.
turning it on and off?
I did
That's
try
unreal.
that.
I'm just...
The issue is I can't pull Discord feed. So that's why.
I think you can.
Okay, wait 1 sec. I'm gonna do this. Okay, peep this. Peep
I'm
this
peeping.
sick. Here, you guys
I'm
keep
peeping.
talking.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
We're also. Oh.
See, like we could just turn this
Wow,
into an
wow.
episode of The Office, I'm sort of here. You can do the interview. So Ovely was trying to run the stream until she ruined everything.
No,
Flip the
no.
camera.
You sound like my parents.
Oh no. That's too real for me, at least. Oh, have you not completed missions? I don't think she has, actually.
Ovely's been okay. So just so you all know, Ovely, I'm pretty sure was up until 2 a.m. last night, like helping build out this stream, make everything work. She was too busy to actually do the missions, and it turns out that's what we need. It's so sad.
Is that what it is? Because I haven't played enough games, it won't let me in?
It's possible. This is, so to be fair, this is Twitch chat advice, but like the average IQ in Twitch chat, close to around 200. So I think we can trust them.
Okay. Here, you guys keep talking.
We're doing our best.
Spectators
Ovely.
can you have? I want to spectate.
I think you can have an unlimited amount, as far as I know.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool. Wow, already has a better spectator code than other games I won't mention.
Nice. Saved it. Okay,
Yeah.
here's a request for the developers, our lovely friends over at Odyssey, though, because I had this idea the other day that would make casting like pretty cool. So this could work in the game itself, but for like spectating, I think the time frame after you score a goal where it does you like have the time
Slow
to like flash your
motion?
emotes and go
Yeah.
fun. Give me a nice like last 5 seconds before the shot, slow motion replay, so you
Oh,
can like
yeah.
see how the shot actually went in, because there's a lot of times where because the game's going so fast, you don't actually like realize like, oh, did the goalie hit first and that's why they
Yeah.
lost or whatnot. But I think that could be pretty sweet.
That would be really cool.
Odyssey,
Do you wanna
please.
use my stream in the Discord call? I'm spectating the first game. Let's.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I see it too. Oh, they're
All you
starting
have
the
to do
first
is
game.
Yeah, they're starting. And I see the flowers. Amazing.
Pog.
It's a little scuffed right now. Don't worry about it, chat. The quality will improve throughout the day.
It is what it
And-
is.
Okay.
Can they see what's going
Oh my
on
god,
here,
look
Amelie?
at that. Yeah, they can see what we see, I think.
All right, awesome. Well, let's get into game then. We're already off to the races here with a quick elimination on the blue team's X. That's going to be, of course,
Ginger Pop.
Ginger Pop. Yes, Ginger Pop back on the field. So Ginger Pop playing the X instead of the Juliet. I'm a little bit sad to see that, but X is so strong, you can't underestimate him.
Oh my goodness, this is so scary. Ah!
Oh, what a save!
Okay, that was a 6 save, and that was a nice kill. Corey on the attack. Can they get it in? No.
Yeah, had a nice pass over to the Dakar using the stealth to try and find a nice little angle, but now that Lumos is back, Ginger Pop and Lumos are putting down a ton of damage. Corey is so low
They're all
here,
so
Hafu.
low. Yeah, oh my goodness. And the X is just pounding away while the Juliet tries to go for a score, and they do get the score. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, that was a really nice angle, and I think it was because Leon was actually staggered. Leon didn't really have a chance to get in range to deflect the core away from Ginger Pop, who had a really nice angle. Taco a little bit too slow on the Dubu early on. Maybe can change later if you're playing stacks on stacks, but can't get up and catch up to that angle to deflect it.
Well, the thing is, with Jakar, we haven't seen their trainings, but I'm assuming that Jakar is running prime time, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Jakar is one of those characters where you just wait till you're level 10 and then you start popping off. You kill everyone, you score everything, but you have to make it to level 10 first. And with an aggressive team like X and Juliet, you know, they're making it very difficult for that Jakar to get XP and have that time.
Yeah, 100%. I think like early orb control can be important. I think Leo, by the way, just used the stealth to pick up the orb right when it spawned, which is a cool way of trying to speed run your way towards that level 10. And you can try to see that again using that stealth. What a self pass. And then down banks it off the bottom corner. You love the flower.
And that was 2v3. Corey was dead. Oh, and instead of having to defend, he actually goes on the offense and gets the point there. Huge.
That's really nice. And honestly, like, I think playing Dubu versus a Drakkar can be really annoying sometimes because you're so slow that when the stealth catches you off guard, you just don't have time to react. Leo gets the orb, but gets taken down very low, and Corey also getting punched out.
Run! Run! Oh my god, he was just running.
This is so rough. I mean, Leo does get a really nice trade there. Now can go on the attack himself, but the bamboo comes out from Geek to sort of buy some time. Corey now back on the field. A really good somersault to stop that.
The thing is, Geek, he's getting attacked now, but I was going to say, whenever your team is winning on offense, it feels like whenever your opponents do get one attack in, your ult is always off cooldown, you know?
Yeah.
And it feels like if you have your ult, they shouldn't be able to score. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The last second somersault saves the day there for Corey. But honestly, the X plus Juliet combo, it just feels like Leo and Corey are always getting knocked off the map. It's really hard to stay at high health. Leo has an opportunity, but another good clear from Geek gets Ginger Pop back on the attack.
Oh, run. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. And Corey gets that snipe. What an angle. Perfectly in the corner.
Yeah, that's like the classic Estelle move right there, is you get the timing of one of your abilities right as the goalie tries to deflect it. It's all that timing game. And you have to be so patient when you're playing goalie in that position. You have to wait for that ability to come out. But that was one of the first times we've seen Corey go for that play, so it just catches Geek a little off guard.
Oh my goodness. And this is back and forth, but you know, we've done it. Leo is level 10. You know, his prime time is active. And now the pressure is on. You can see that it's played more on Team Orbit's side.
Yeah, this is really intense right now. Leo continuing to put that attack forward.
Look how much damage he's putting out.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Already almost has an elim, and we're getting a little far away from the goal as Taco, but a quick elim now with that double bruiser combination, Gingerpop and Lumos doing so much work. A pass down to Lumos does the damage,
What
but
a
a
clear.
really good deflection from
What a
Taco
good
keeps it
clear.
alive.
As a Dubu player, my butt clenched there. You know, when you see both forwards, one on each side, coming at you, you just feel like,
Yes.
oh no, 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 no.
I love that already.
and
First game, double KO for Gingerpop. This is huge. And Taco intercepts that pass. That's absolutely massive. Didn't have a chance there, but somehow buys time for both of his teammates to get back. Lumos is crazy.
Oh my god. Always Taco did so well though. Honestly, that was an insane rally. And Taco did so freaking well. Kept it
Yeah.
alive.
Because I think you're in a 1v2 like that, you're never going to win if they're passing between each other unless you step away from goal to intercept. Taco did exactly that. That was so good. But now that we're in OT and the core is really heating up, everything matters more. Leo gets eliminated. That's 12 seconds off the
12
field.
seconds. Yeah. That is rough. Oh, that was a nice stop. Deflecting, keeping it on their side. Yes.
Oh, Corey's low
Well
too,
done.
though. See, this is
Yes.
bad. You lose one player, and the double
Oh.
bruiser comp is just going to continue to cycle you off the field. 2v3 permanently,
That's 2v2
but now
now.
Lumos is gone. So now there's a chance as Leo tries to get past Gingerpop, but just can't really do it, even with the stealth. Gingerpop is keeping the pressure up.
Oh my gosh. Dude, my palms are so sweaty.
Mom spaghetti. Oh no, Geek just sends X into his own goal. That is so rough. Now Corey passes it up to Leo, but again goes back towards Taco, up to Leo again.
3 seconds,
But
the
Geek
X
doing
is
good
up.
job. Doing a really good job to stop this.
Yeah, Geek is a wall. The wall of Dubu. Oh,
Wall of
and there
Dubu.
goes,
Oh, another
there goes
elimination.
Corey.
Taco versus the
They have
world
to
here.
live.
Leo still alive. Down off the bottom
Nice
corner. What a
try.
sick angle. I think Taco thought that was going to hit the diagonal right there, but it hit the horizontal part of the wall. So it got a really nice shot straight into the goal. And that is going to be Gingerpop, Lumos, and Geek taking our first game of the day.
I'm already out of breath from that game. Honestly, so well played by both teams. That was a rough one. They what is that? The Taco Always Tacos team?
Always
But what's
Taco
their-
is that's Taco Saturday.
Taco
It is
Saturday.
Taco
Okay, I'm
team.
like-
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Orbits versus Taco Saturday.
Taco Saturday almost made a huge comeback. You know, they had a really rough opener. When the two bruisers get kills early and you have that huge level advantage, it feels really rough. But they actually climbed their way back. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough, but they put up a great fight.
They really did. And honestly, like I was really impressed with Taco's Dubu play. That
That
was a
was
lot of fun.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, like it's some insane saves. And also like I don't think Taco has in the past, I don't think he's played a ton of goalie because I played like a 3-stack with him before the game came out, and he was playing forward and I was playing goalie for him. So like really cool to see that he can sort of do both sides, lock in the Dubu there, and then in the 1-on-2, like having the presence of mind there to leave the goal and try to just intercept the pass. I love those types of plays because it looks so foolish if you mess that up, you know? Like it looks so, it's like, why are you not in your goal? But it's like your
No,
only
you
chance
have
to try and hold on. Yeah.
You have to because if two forwards are attacking you and they're in front of the goal, then you will get stuffed. So you need to, like, as a goalie, I know this, you need to step out. I'm excited for the next one.
We run it back over to side streets as well. So this is a fun one. So side streets used to be the map that Lumos would lock in the forward Dubu on because you could just lock down one of those two lanes super easily. Has also played a lot of Estelle in the past, but interesting to me, at least, that Lumos has now gone almost into like the full Juliet role. Was playing Juliet last game, Gingerpop now playing the Estelle here as well, which I know he has been practicing some of on his stream. So this will be a very different look now as we move on to side streets.
Definitely. Juliet is so toxic on this map, honestly. But we'll see how the Atlas does, right? Because you have a lot of nice saves here.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
and wow. Leo taking the early lead. That kill on not Gingerpop. What's the other one?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Yeah. I mean, it's so punishing, like sort of getting stuck in one of these two lanes versus
That's
Juliet
like
that can
Leo
jump
again.
over the wall. So you got to be very careful. Oh no! Always Taco lets it slip on through there with Gingerpop and Lumos pushing it through.
I was watching the wrong feed. I was watching the stream, which is behind. I was like, huh? Okay.
You're watching the replay. It's all good.
Yeah, true.
But now we've got another round underway. This is always the fun game of chicken. Who's going to hit that core first?
Yeah.
Ends up being Ginger Pop. And Lumos does manage to pick up the orb as well. So an early level 3 as... Oh, no. Ginger Pop gets punished. 2-on-1 now with Leo and Corey trying the
this is
attack
so
forward. But
scary.
Lumos, the patience game, gets
Yeah.
one extra for his trouble with the Elim.
But he dies for it. 2 more seconds. You just have to live 2 more seconds. Atlas is back up. All right. Can you block? There's 2 forwards.
Wow.
He's pummeling you over and over.
Taco
Oh
is
my
so good. What an impressive
good,
hold
so
right there.
patient.
Under so much pressure, but what
We
you
don't
can't
even
do
see
anything.
that. I didn't even see that score. I was too busy. Like my eyes were glued to Taco and that whole
Yeah.
interaction because it was like, are you gonna die? Are you gonna pop your ult? Oh,
Yeah, no, Corey just
Scored
like
by
made it
Corey.
unplayable. Like Geek was playing really close to his goal, waiting for the timing, but then got eliminated by the same shot from the
Yeah, that
Estelle
happens
that
too much.
scored the goal. It's so annoying.
Ginger Pop's so low, trying to juke out abilities. Oh, that was a nice try by Ginger Pop.
Yeah, but both Ginger Pop and Lumos are really low, and there's only one orb they can really take, so Ginger Pop grabs that. Lumos trying to put some damage down on towards Taco, and now Ginger Pop has fully recovered the stagger bar and elimination from Lumos. No one's helping out the goalie on the other side, and Ginger Pop knocks it off the top wall. Lumos takes it in. That's a second goal now here for the squad.
You know what's really impressive at high level play is they kind of manage health bars because once you get staggered, you heal up after, right?
Yeah.
So instead of staggering them, they keep them at this low HP so they can't heal up.
Yeah,
And
you
then
want to
they
wait
go
until
for
you have the
kills.
cooldowns to like go for a full elimination before getting them into the
Exactly,
stagger.
and that's you can see the patience and oh my goodness, like Leo is staggered and is healing back up to full. Ginger Pop is not staggered. Now he's staggered. So
And now this time, see, they don't have the cooldown, so they can't immediately play off it. Leo gets it back up, though,
my
and eliminates
gosh.
him even from center field.
Oh my gosh, Taco's so low.
Taco's just been kind of under permanent pressure, and they haven't really tried to peel him either. He's gotten eliminated a couple of times now as pressure on. Dodges out the shot from
no.
Lumos, but this is going to be tough to avoid. Somehow keeps it alive, and Taco lives to see another day.
Taco is clearing so well. Being able to clear. Oh,
Wow.
that was a nice try. Honestly, not his fault. He's just constant pressure.
That just feels bad. So
But you
many
see how-
deflections, and then you don't think Lumos can get the shot, and he gets a pass.
You can see it's one of those games that Geek hasn't touched the ball because his team is always the one pressuring them.
Yeah.
And so Geek is level 5 while his teammates are level 9 and 10. And that's how you I love those games when I'm goalie. I'm like, I haven't looked at the ball yet. I haven't
Just
even
chilling.
seen what the core looks like.
Yeah, I think like Side Streets is one of those maps too that like because like Dubu can just throw the log down on the bottom side. He never really has to be worried about that angle, so it's a little bit easier to defend too from those like long court shots as Lumos gets taken very low. Last second shot back from Geek though, and Lumos will fully recover that stagger bar. It looks like.
Oh, can they set up a kill? The thing is, Corey is getting pressured.
Oh, what a shot!
My goodness.
Estelle is like the most annoying, I swear, playing goalie.
There's so many double taps.
Yeah. And it's one of those things like usually you're playing goalie and the trick is you just have to wait and whoever the forward is that's on you has to hit the core first and then you have to it's like a quick reaction game. But against the Estelle, you have to be so patient because if you ever get the wrong timing on your strike, you've just instantly lost and it's the worst feeling in the game, I swear.
Definitely. What is showing by Team Orbits? Like they're really showing why they're the favorites going into today's tournament. And
Yeah.
my gosh, the relentless pressure between Ginger Pop and Lumos was crazy. Like I could empathize with Taco. It felt like he was constantly being pressured by Taco. And then suddenly out of nowhere there'd be an Estelle that's like double tapping it in as well, you know, and he's like doing his best to just not die. Like you have
Yeah.
to deflect while not dying. You have a Julia on you the whole time, taking your orbs, like zoning you out from your own orbs. Oh, that was rough.
Yeah, it feels bad because I think Dubu definitely like if you have a bruiser that's trying to attack your goalie Dubu, like Dubu just needs some kind of assistance early on because there's not a lot
Definitely.
of great ways to like peel, especially like if you ever get caught on a timing where you use your ult, because like your ult's kind of your last like get away from like an
Hurrah,
X
yeah.
or a Juliet that's pushing
Mhm.
you. But if you're under that pressure constantly from the core as well, and you have to use your ult and you're not getting peel, you're in a lot of trouble. Same sort of thing with the Atlas there. If you're using cooldowns to try and deflect away the core, you're in a lot of trouble if a bruiser's on you.
And here is the last match. I'm excited. Whew.
Side streets
So
again.
for this format, dude, I don't even know the format. It's for group stages. They play 3 games, right?
Yes.
Regardless.
And then
So
I
this
believe when we get to the top 4 teams, that's when it'll be best of 5. And I
Mhm.
think playoffs will also be like that'll be like a true BO3, BO5. So like we won't play all of the 3 games, but for like seeding and stuff, I do believe we play all
Yeah,
3
all
games,
of them. Perfect.
like in the
Okay, we
tournament
have
last week.
X and Era. Ooh, I'm excited to see some Era gameplay. Era, to me, as someone who's not that good, feels like a really nice support character, but not doesn't have that same like scoring potential that Estelle has. You know,
Yeah.
like
Apart from like the circle thing, like that's like her
the
really
tornado,
big
or
powerful
what do
tool,
you
I feel
mean?
like, but
The tornado? Or
the
what?
tornado, yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
trying
okay,
to
okay.
say.
I was like circle
The
thing.
circle thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
I
get
mean,
me.
if you can circle thing and zone out an area and kind of attack off it, it's really powerful. But it's really hard to set up, right? And it's almost
Yeah.
like predictable because it's so slow. It has a cast time. You can see it forming. It gives your opponents like time to prep for it. Like when I see it and I know there's gonna be a big attack, I usually just do ult and then like walk away from the tornado, you know, and know
Yeah,
that I'm
for
safe.
sure, for sure. It's one of those things where if you have like a forward that's playing with the
Yes.
core and like already putting pressure down, it can guarantee you a goal like
Woo!
right there.
But
That is
that's
absolutely sick.
exactly what we're talking about.
That's
Yup,
perfect. And
that
yet,
was
no, it doesn't
incredible.
immediately get the goal, but it gets the elimination, helps set up for that, and then
Mhm.
Leo's on the top side to put it in off the corner. That is gorgeous.
Yep. And a lot of times, like Geek just had to take the damage to clear the ball there and sack his life to clear, and just hope that his team could defend until he spawned again. But yeah, that's kind of the power of Era. And here we
It
go. It's
absolutely
2v3
is.
again. They're ahead. Okay. The Dubu ult comes out. They're gonna need one more attack.
Yeah, pass
the
it back and
scary
forth on
thing-
the top side. Ooh, nice shot.
Oh my! That is huge by Ginger Pop. What a shot.
And now Gory, you can see how Corey has to immediately pick up goalie duties. Almost loses the plot there, knocking it against the side street itself, but is able to keep it alive at the very end. Now Lumos and Ginger Pop trying to put a lot of damage down onto Leo, but he fully clears away. Gets
Yes,
the
I
health
like
pack
that
on the
Dubu
other
ult there.
side.
I really like using Dubu ult like as often as possible. I'm not sure if that's right or not, but I use it. Ooh, it hit the
Oh.
double KO! Oh my goodness!
Well, they could have used a Dubu ult right there. Double KO into an open goal and the shots. And yeah, I think I agree with you off. Sort of like all on Dubu in general, because Dubu is so slow, I sort of spam out the logs like basically off cooldown. And the ult, the second I'm under pressure at all
Yeah.
by like even one player, but definitely if there's 2 players coming towards me, it's like put that out there just to sort of like isolate angles, buy some time for like a teammate to come help.
Exactly. Especially because the cast times in this game take a while. Like that's something I had to
Yeah.
get used to the most. Because it looks like the log and the ults are instant cast, but it takes quite a while for them to spawn out. So by the time you want to cast them, it's like too late, you know? So you almost have to
100%.
preemptively do it. Like there. Like he
Yep.
saw the pressure coming, but it was a little too late. And that always feels bad.
Yeah, and
try
Dubu is
to
like,
focus.
you get locked in animation so easily, and then
Yes,
you're...
and it spawns on the other side of your wall.
Yeah, and then you're knocking it into your
I'm not
wall, and then
bitter.
you're scoring on
I'm
yourself.
not bitter. I'm not bitter.
I feel ya. I feel ya. Oh, Taco manages to deflect right there under a lot of pressure, and Lumos will pay the price with their life. Taco knocks it up north side again. The Dubu ult comes out, and you can see how it can sort of help Geek just focus on defending the bottom side. But I mean, look at that tornado. Absolute punishment. An excellent pass
Wow,
from Corey.
perfect
That was
pass.
so good.
Perfect pass. Man, I have to give some props to Ginger Pop though. I've been watching his Estelle, and he is really looking for those snipes when Taco has to like clear the ball, and so he's going for like really cheeky angles and cheeky kills on the goalie.
Just like that, you could see. Use
Yeah, you
the
can
ult
see
first
what
to
he's
get it
looking
going
for.
there, and then the TP plus the blast as well. Very nicely done, but Taco a little bit too
Good
prepared
Estelle,
for it.
Yeah, so scary.
Very scary. I mean, Corey continuing the pressure down on this bottom side, but a little dangerous playing that close to the edge. Not going to get punished
sure.
as Ginger Pop is very low now. Can they capitalize? No, Ginger Pop TPs away from the side and stays alive.
They do get the kill. It is 2v. Oh no.
X is ridiculous. X absolutely just smashed on the other side. It's a double kill, and now 3 are on the field for 10 more seconds. All you have to do is defend. Just stall out. 5 more seconds. Geek and Ginger Pop on the attack. One more chance to get a shot off, and it's not going to happen. It will not be the 3-0 sweep. Team Taco Saturday are going to get one for themselves.
Well done. And that's huge. Honestly, getting on the board must feel amazing. What a showing by Leo and Corey. Honestly, I was saying how like I didn't think Era had that much pressure, but proved me wrong. Honestly, they played off Era's ult so well, getting that double kill at the start and securing that first point. That was a well played series. I'm excited to see the rest of them today.
No, honestly, like, okay, so the tournament last week was fun because it was like everyone was like learning how to play and like watching, no, but literally like watching how much better people got just over the course of the day was like very cool. But watching like high level makes like when you see two forwards that are just like passing to each other really nicely, like zoning with their utility, it's just so cool to watch because the cap on this game still hasn't been sort of found out yet. So
not
you're
even
always
close.
learning something new.
Yeah, not even close. Hey guys, thank you in chat, everyone who's tuning in and bearing with us for our technical difficulties. I mean,
technical difficulties? Wait, what? There hasn't been a single technical difficulty so far. I have no idea what you're talking about. Someone did ask in the chat to have names on the board. I will try to add that. No promises at the current moment. But right now, since that was our third game from the first series, we are just waiting to see how everything scored out. And once we have that, I can give you guys the updated, I guess, scoring from the first match. But that being said, I'm going to disappear.
And there she goes. Poof.
It's like the Wizard of Oz or something. Like, pull back the curtain, show us what's going on back there. I'm just producing it all, you know, got to figure out what's going on in all the other games. But yeah, we have 8 different teams. If you guys are just joining us, we've got 8 different teams, all top ladder players. So the best players in Omega Strikers are playing in this tournament right now. We just saw some of the tournament favorites in Orbits have a really close game against Team Taco. Went 2-1. So, you know, anything's up for grabs right here. They're playing for $10,000 split across the top 3 teams. I believe 5,000 for number 1, 3 for number 2, and 2 for number 3. That's a little confusing at the end, but 5,000 for the first place team, which is really, really cool because most of these players have been playing in tournaments since before the game came out, and they were just playing for like fun. There were not any like big prize pools or anything like that. Like these players already have like little rivalries. They've got histories playing against one another, and now they get to play for a really, really sweet prize pool. And already the games are delivering. It's a lot of fun, Hafu.
Yay, I'm excited. I'm really happy. Honestly, like I said, it gives me BLC vibes. I don't know how many of you guys have seen the game. That poor game had a player base of like about 1,000 people. So
hi, Amelie.
You know, but it's nice seeing the Omega Strikers community is amazing. I'm really excited to support them.
They seriously are. And actually, guys, I do have the updated score graphics that I totally didn't just put together in Photoshop. So let's take a look at Group A.
Ooh.
This is how it shook up. What you just saw, Orbits 2-1ing Taco Saturday. And then on the unstreamed match in Group A, we saw Laughing Kings go 1-2 versus Powerhouse Defenders. This is Group A. Let's take a look at Group B. Omega Chads 1-2. Larmac actually picking up that 2. And would you look at that? Team Sad Boys 3-0 0ing Team Train. Now, this was Group B. We didn't see any matches from them, I guess, so far today, but we are going to be seeing Team Larmac take on Team Train for our first streamed match of Group B.
Woohoo!
That's going to be an exciting one. I'm going to let you guys take it away again.
Yeah, let's get into it. So that's Elo Heaven's team up against Hamster's Quest, Flare, and Z's, which will be very cool because these are some of the players that I'm like the least familiar with. So like seeing them very early in the tournament is going to be a lot of fun to sort of check out. I also did quickly want to point out that Laughing Kings losing 1-2 up against Powerhouse Defenders. Laughing Kings is the squad with Megaverse, rank 1 player for forever on the ladder. So just going 1 and 2 here. We haven't seen them on stream yet, but I want to see them show up and see if Megaverse can defend the #1 title even in the team play.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen that much 3v3s, right? Like people usually queue up solo or duo. So I'm excited to see how this will pan out because I think threes for even these teams are kind of a newer thing, right? I know that Gunner's team like scrimmed a little yesterday. I don't know how
Yeah.
many scrims these players have done, but I'm just saying in general 3v3 mode hasn't, even though it is played in threes, players have been queuing up solo and duo just because of how the queue system works. And we'll see how kind of the meta evolves as people have to play in like full team comps. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
with bands and everything. I know
Mhm.
like the players have been like hyping up. They were like, oh, can we do like a draft system so we don't get mirror matchups? So I think there's a lot of interesting ways to like experiment with like tournament formats like down the road as well. Whether or not you like
Definitely.
get some kind of a draft so you can't have mirrors, or do you have bands? Do you not have bands? Because there aren't a
Well,
ton
even in
of
our
strikers in the pool.
first match, well, one, more strikers are being released, right?
Yep.
Week after week. And two, even in the first match, I don't think we saw, did we see any pure mirrors? We didn't see any pure mirrors yet.
Not like the whole 3
Hmm.
overall. Yeah, because I think like yeah, the first match we had like both a Kai and an X coming in from Lumos and Ginger Pop, which was
And
cool,
it was
going for the
Jakar.
big punch duo, which is the
Yeah.
most annoying thing to play against, but we'll see if
Speaking
well,
of,
honestly, we may be getting that right here.
oh, it might be a mirror mirror. Oh, nope. See? Boom. Checkmate. Not a
Ooh.
mirror mirror.
Okay, and a Drakkar coming in at the end. So for all you guys right here, I believe we have X Train on the blue side for this one,
Mhm.
and then that's going to be Larmac over on the red. You'll see all of their names in a second, but Larmac's team has Streak, Elo Heaven, and Int Overflow, and we're going to be jumping into our second BO3 of the day. I'm excited. We got a wide
Production.
open map here, and no
Empty
one wants to hit the core.
flower! That's not empty flower. Ban him!
Okay, we have so much aggression already, but as you can see, the Drek just can't face off against an X on at level 1.
Yeah,
Oh
hard
my
to find
gosh.
anyone that can really face off against an X, especially when you go against the
True.
wall. So the rescuable, very nice, coming through right there, keeping Int Overflow very much alive. As still level 1 on that Jakar. A little bit unfortunate, just passing it up towards Int Overflow. Very hard to score early goals, I feel like, before the core starts heating up. So it's all about playing for damage, playing for those orbs so you can try to get a quick level up. And thank you very much, Avali, for switching up the team names. You're a professional.
You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
Oh. And just some volleying back and forth. But you know, the longer the game goes on, the better it is for Team Larmac because Jakar will just start popping off at level 10. But right
Yeah.
now, it is
Ooh.
just so much pressure, you know? Like, what are you gonna do? Next is in your face.
Yeah, you are very much dead. Now, Overflow has been able to play for a couple of orbs here, which is definitely going to be nice for him. A quick elimination right when Streak gets back as well. So that is very, very sweet. Can they turn that into any damage on Z's? Because, I mean, it's really hard to score here. Again, the core moving so slowly, even when you get an elimination. Just stacking those up can be really effective. Now at level 6 on Overflow is Hamster's Quest doing a really good defense.
Yeah, but you can see it's not coming to his side too often, so he's able to just ult as soon as they do approach.
Another Elim.
Yep, another Elam, and oh my
Ooh.
gosh, what a nice space there. By
I
Atlas,
respect
but
the
he does
attempt.
die for it. But he does die for it. Oh, and they can't hold off. And that's a nice aggression by Hamster Quest, recognizing that there was scoring potential and walking up to help his team.
Yeah. Now, okay, check out these trainings, by the way, because Elo Heaven and Overflow both have full 5 stacks of well-fed as well. Flare only has the 3, so going to be much beefier. Coming up
Ooh, you know what's
now is a
interesting here?
big fight in the middle here.
ZZZ on X actually is running prime time.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's a new one. That's interesting because you know, he will be powerful at 10. Usually an X tries to go full power early and kind of like out tempos people that way. But ZZZ is opting towards a greedier build. I would say prime time is like a greedy build.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that pans out.
I wonder maybe it has something to do, like both teams are playing kind of like double bruisers right here, so you don't have like those long range abilities to like get cheeky goals early on. So like playing a little more scaling, recognizing it's probably going to be a lower scoring game overall might be a good idea. As again, Hamster Quest not under a lot of pressure, but deflects that time though. A
Perfect
great
shot.
pass there. Love
Look,
that.
just right in the bottom left corner. That was a perfect shot. Well done. Okay. I'm
I
nervous.
love we're just getting excited about like all the little micro things these teams are doing. Streak coming out of stealth, just trying to go for another shot.
Ooh,
Turns into
cheeky little
elimination
kill
on
already.
the X. I mean, already level 10s for pretty much everyone in this game now. But
Not
Z's
the
is going to be
drag,
back
not
on the
the two
board.
prime timers. Not on the two that matter.
Very
Oh,
true.
and he got the kill. But can you convert? Yes,
Yes, you can.
They can.
That was
And
so
now
good.
Drek is level 10. X is about to be level 10. I'm excited to see how prime time X will work out. Because actually, when I told you I fought ZZZ on ladder, and he played a primetime Luna. So I think he's just a primetime lover.
He's a
You know, he just
primetime
believes in
enjoyer.
the yeah, which is
Likes the
really
full
cool.
scaling. Yeah, no, I like that too, because there's a lot of things, because like
Oh.
I'm an eject button lover, you know, like there's a lot of those
Yeah.
trainings that feel so unique on the characters you play. As Overflow goes for a shot, Hamster Quest is going to
Nice
keep that
deflect,
one
nice
going. But it's
Defense by
another
Hamster,
elimination.
but he is dead again. Oh no! But can they score off it? And ZZZ just playing defense. Oh, but not enough. It's so hard to goalie, you know? Like
Yep.
think about what you don't want in your goal, like as a goalie. You don't want X and you don't want Julia, and that's all they had left.
It's so true. You are on the Discord, right? Not the stream.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was like,
keep
you're
talking.
like 2 seconds behind. It's all good.
I'm sorry. I'm such a
You're giving
passive
us like the
noob.
instant replay. It's great.
I'm sorry.
All good. Look at that, Hamster Quest leaving the goal, trying to go for a shot.
Oh my!
You know what? You get the elimination.
Almost.
It's a little bit of something. It's not the win. Larmac are going to take it, but at least you have something to write home about.
And the brothers win the first match. Yellow Heaven and Int Overflow.
Look, I said before, I do it with my sister. Like, I've only played games with my sister of Omega Strikers, so like,
Wait, really?
I'm here for the sibling rivalry. Yeah, you know, Requiem.
Oh.
Maybe you recognize from the games, but yeah, me and Requiem are she's my sister.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
I love that.
She's carrying me. I'm just like chilling in the back, you know. You understand the Dubu life, just sort of chilling back.
No, the goalie is important. What do you mean? We're important.
We matter, please. Yeah, the Dubu life is hard out here.
Oh, definitely. Oh, what a match, dude. It's embarrassing, but I sweat when I'm nervous, and I'm already so sweaty, and we're just in groups, you know? But every shot, oh, it's so fun to watch. Omega Strikers is such a spectator-friendly sport, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And especially the more I play, the more I appreciate what these players are doing. I think it's like one of those things that you can just watch, even if you haven't played the game, and enjoy it. But the more that you understand, the more you can see these little micro decisions, these little duels, you know, you bait out an ability and then you instantly punish, like the fights over the orbs. Like, oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's
loving
also like
this.
such a skill to learn as well, because like when you're casting the game, it's like a little bit easier to see a lot more things than even when you're playing, because like you're focusing on what
Yes.
you're actually doing. But like being able to recognize, because you have to be watching the core pretty much at all times, but then also like realize like, oh, did the goalie just use that ability? Like, what does X have off of cooldown? Like, you have to constantly be tracking those sorts of things, which is another reason, by the way, why I think it's really important to like you were saying, or like make an alt account, like learn how all these different characters work out, because like just knowing the timings of abilities and like when you can go for a shot versus not, like it's all
Yeah.
super important.
Definitely. Where's my second game? Where is it? I
Give me
wanna
more.
get
It's
into
coming.
it.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Probably.
I love just like the voice from above coming
No,
down.
here we are. Here we are. I'm excited. And it is Juliet again. We have Atlas again and against X. Dubu. Oh, is it same match? Same match?
Yeah, because we're gonna be watching all 3 games. We should.
No, 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 no. But I mean like they're picking the exact same characters. Oh, nope.
Strikers.
Nope. Yeah, sorry, strikers.
Every game's got their different, version of like, what do we call
Sorry,
our
yeah.
characters?
What are our characters? Heroes, champions.
I like that it's in the name
strikers,
though. It's in the name of the
agents.
game, so it's a little bit easier
Yeah.
to remember. We can hope at the very least. But yeah, let's jump into this one right here. We are switching up the team sides in this game. Of course, everyone's always playing from the left side. You guys play. You already know that. Z's with a quick elimination,
Oh
but
my
Streak
goodness.
very quick to trade that one out.
And how do you feel about, do you play Atlas at all, Ender?
No, not really. I'm
It's
like
my
Dubu Kai,
go-to-
pretty much exclusive.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm a Dubu, and then when it's banned, I play Atlas. I suck at Atlas. I just, how does Atlas deal with Estelle? Because I feel like I can barely deal with it on Dubu. How does Kai deal with Estelle? Because like
I think-
when they double tap, like what do you do?
Yeah. Well, I think like one is like using like your blocking abilities like early is just like
Yeah.
your sort of general way to get out of it. But generally against Estelle, you have to play really deep on goal, I think, so that you can always like wait
nice
as
block
patiently as
there.
possible. Because if you leave kind of how Heaven is now, like it can be dangerous if those shots do
Yeah.
come in. But that leaves you vulnerable to an X running into your goal and just KOing
Yep.
you. So it's always like this balancing act that you have to go for.
Definitely. And you see just going to town. Oh, but the reverse damage?
Yeah, really
And
nice
almost
trade.
oh no, they get the kill.
There you
It's
go.
almost.
Quick elimination. Now we'll see whether or not Larmac can capitalize on that. Hamster Quest is
that was
going
a
to
nice
knock it back.
pass,
Z's
but it's
is
just
here. A
not
nice
enough.
pass up to Streak, but again, just a little bit too slow at this stage to actually capitalize off that KO.
Every time I see the Estelle approach the Atlas, I clench.
You're like, when are those abilities coming out?
When is it coming out? Like, oh, it's so scary. It's so scary.
Yeah. Now, Flare was using the abilities to try and look for an elimination that didn't come through. So now Flare very low, gonna have to wait for that pack to come back up. Gathers the orb, so very much back
Oh,
in
nice
play.
kill by
And Z's gets the
CCD.
elimination. So let's go here.
Huge
Hamster Quest,
pressure.
careful not to leave your goal abandoned.
Oh,
Oh.
I feel for Hamster Quest there. That is relatable.
You hate to see
Relatable.
it.
Sorry, guys. My casting is always gonna be biased towards the goalies, just because I can empathize more.
As it should be. Look,
Yeah.
goalies will just naturally get all the flame in this game. It's like the junglers in League or
Yeah,
whatnot. Like, you're
true,
always
true.
going to get flamed because when you mess up, it looks silly. When your forwards mess up, like, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
they,
yeah,
they
you know.
missed a shot
you missed
that
a
they
shot.
should have made. That's what
It's not
David
fair.
said. He's like, oh, I don't know how you play goalie. Yeah,
Oh.
it's too stressful.
Really nice block there by Hamster Quest. Like the timing there, waiting out the Juliet attack. Rescuable comes in. Kind of a tongue twister, you might say, as Flare
Oh my
on the
god,
attack.
I'm so scared.
Oh,
Okay.
wait for those cooldowns. I
Nice
don't think
clear,
she
nice
had
clear by Yellow
the
Heaven.
blast up.
Ooh, nice space there. Oh, nice kill by Int Overflow! My goodness, that Juliet is just popping off!
Wow.
That's a double KO. Can they convert?
The pass
No,
up
they
the street.
cannot!
Dude, ult! Oh my god! From downtown! Hamster Quest
Crazy!
ults
Hamster
it all the way
Quest!
back.
Not only does he deflect, but he scores.
That's crazy.
Oh,
You know what? Hamster Quest was just like, you know what? I'll do it myself. 1v3, no
you guys are
problem.
gonna die?
Absolutely crazy. No one's touching the core, by the way. We're just in a brawl in the
Oh.
midfield. Flare gets the trade on the elimination. And now going for the attack. Teleports
Oh my
in.
gosh!
Very
Another-
nearly
here's
has
another
it, but Elo
shot.
Heaven with a
Nope.
good deflection angle.
But ZZ is here on the offense again. ZZ's about to hit 10. Obviously, can we get a tab to look at their trainings real quick whenever you have the chance? You're the best. And once again, you see does not have prime time this time. Instead, Flare has prime time, and Streak has prime time, but not ZZZ. Oh, and
Ooh.
sorry, as we were looking at the trainings, we got a nice cheeky little score.
Streak just sneaks it in down there on the bottom side. I didn't even think that could get past Hamster Quest, but just unfortunately lets it slip on past. And now with 29 seconds left, Larmac looking to get one more goal in before we move into overtime. Z is taken low,
Wow,
staggered,
what a
knocked off
kill!
the field. This could be the opportunity to end it before X-Train even have a chance. Overflow almost eliminated. Look at Flare, all the damage pumped out. How is that not a kill? I don't know. Finally, at the last second, it comes in, and Flare with the double tap sends it on through. We're all tied up.
Oh my goodness. Sweaty.
Sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. 7
What
seconds
does
left.
Estelle's right click? Do you guys know? Do you
The
know?
name of it?
No. Which ability is it?
Well, I've
that her crystal
rebound
thingy?
all of my abilities. so
They're all
I'm-
crystal thingies.
Oh, they're all. It's the special crystal thingy.
the line or what?
The line, right? Isn't it?
I'm asking. Oh my god, double KO and they're dead for so long because it's overtime. And X-Train take it there.
Yeah,
They just
the-
need one more. Okay,
Yeah,
it's the
very
line. Okay, because Flare has double line because it's prime time. So I'm trying
She's got the
trying to watch her that.
line. She's got the volley looking thing.
Yeah. And then the alt I know is the little crystal, the little flying crystal.
Yes. Oh.
Professional caster.
See, now all of a sudden
Ability.
X-Train have the advantage here, but they do lose an Estelle for 12 seconds. That's really punishing. Z's trying to even it up. He's just behind enemy lines, putting down
2v3,
all
and
the
it's still
damage.
just pressuring. Oh my goodness, what a shot by In Overflow. And you know, it's so awesome in overtime when the core gets faster. And it's like you have these volleys that are so intense, it's so hard to block as goalie.
It really gets
That's not in my
crazy.
head, right? That the core does get faster in overtime?
It does. The
Okay,
core
okay.
definitely gets faster.
Okay, I'm
Core
pretty
gets
sure-
faster and
Yeah.
elimination times go up. You can see 13
Longer,
seconds
yeah,
there.
to end the
So
game.
it just makes the game like way more swingy, way easier to score goals
7
in
more
OT.
seconds.
Really good
Oh
angle,
my
and then it
gosh!
goes off of the
No,
tofu.
the poor Dubu ult griefing again. Ah, don't I know it? Don't I know it? Don't I know that feeling? Relatable.
Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna learn to hate tofu the more I play Dubu. Just ultimate
Oh
betrayal.
my god, they just keep. No!
Wow.
What a shot by ZZZ. I was gonna say they're able to close it out here on the 2v3, but ZZZ with an excellent shot there. That beautiful, beautiful hit.
A beautiful hit.
goodness.
And I respect the emoting afterwards as well, just
Yes,
to add
that was-
insult to injury.
Oh, no!
Where's your goalie? Hamster
I
Quest!
have been there as well. He was trying to peel.
Yep.
He was trying to stop the crack, and he was mid right click. I'm sorry, I don't have any of the names. I play the log. He
The
was
log,
mid
yeah,
log. The log is such a long animation, and he just couldn't move his fat little body over in time to block. That was a nice ult by
So
Atlas,
sad.
saving the Drek. Oh my god.
So close. Really nice deflection there from Elo Heaven. And now double staggers on 2 of the forwards, but
that's
the
nice.
tofu comes
Tofu?
out. That'll buy Hamster Quest some time. Still no elimination. But Flare on the attack. Elo Heaven stays alive and sends it back again.
What a volley back and forth! What a save! What a beautiful roll! Oh my goodness. But
Hamster
we're on the
Quest
attack
making
again.
up
Streak
for
is on the
the
attack.
blunder
Oh, and
earlier.
that's a kill by Tofu. It's 2v2. It's 2v2. And Streak is on the offense. But can he do it? Not yet. Oh my god, almost. Oh my god, Flare trying to score, but getting so much pressure out of Streak. And we're back to a 3v3.
Yeah, everyone's alive now. Flare with an opportunity on the attack. TP's
I'm so
forward.
scared.
Bounces it off the side. Look, Hafu, I'm freaking out too. It's getting absolutely crazier because look how low Flare is. Flare's desperately running back to try and pick up an orb, and then bam,
2v3.
Juliet gone on the other side.
10
Z's
seconds.
on the attack. But can they actually find an angle here? The defense is so strong, Hafu.
It is so strong. I don't know how Yellow Heaven is doing it. Oh, No, that's
Absolutely
so scary.
crazy.
It's
Z's
2v3
gets
again.
the elimination.
What a save! What a
There's
save!
no Drakkar. Hamster Quest is like leaving the goal as well. It's 2
Oh
on
my
2 again.
goodness.
OT
2
just
on
turns
2
into a
again.
2 on 2 fest all the time. Overflow versus Flare
Beautiful.
trying to find
Beautiful
a path.
Pierce. 3 more seconds and X is up. And we're on the
Oh.
offense, but nice tofu ult by Hamster Quest there
Yep.
to stuff the Julia ult.
Comes to it the perfect
Oh my
time.
goodness.
I mean, everyone's
streak
just
on the
permanently
offense
so
again.
low. Like, you're
my
just
gosh.
like seconds away from being eliminated. Oh, Z's goes for the orb, dies himself. Now
It's okay,
Flare, it's a
Drax-
2 on 2 again.
Oh my god, it's Tofu one. Oh my god. His tofu should be up, and there it is. And can Int do it? Oh.
Overflow.
My goodness.
That
What
was
a play!
insane.
You can see the 1v1 there, and I've been there so many times, and the patience, dribbling it off, baiting out the tofu ult, getting that kill. My god, what a banger of a game. That was
what,
well
like
played.
5, maybe 6 self passes off
Yes,
the wall?
that was
just dribbling it.
insane.
Oh my god. And you can
Baited
see
the
like
tofu
every
ult.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time Dubu was like, okay, this is the one. This is the one. Like, so patient for so long. Then all it takes is the one commit to the somersault. Like, surely the 6th against the wall is the shot. It wasn't. And it goes on in. That was an awesome OT, an awesome
That was
1v1 at the
insane.
end.
Wow, I can't believe we're still in groups. I'm excited for I'm excited for today. Chat, how are you guys liking the games? This is just the second group stage match, you know?
Yeah, we still got one more between
My
these teams.
goodness.
by
Yeah,
the
we
way.
still have one more.
By the way, I see Repertoire in chat. So Repertoire, Audio Repertoire, that's a dev. I used to work with him on League of Legends, but now he does. Now he's obviously working on this. He's like, I'm doomed if that's how good players already are. Yeah, I'm
They
doomed too.
are repertoires in my games often. Me and David's games often. So we get carried by him a little too often.
Yeah, I run into Repertoire and Wave 3, Wave all the time. Yeah, they're the grinders. I
Mhm.
respect it. I respect it.
Oh, I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy from these matches. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm not a caster, so my reaction is just to scream.
And you
Like,
get
when I
get out of
scared, I'm
breath
like,
so fast, right?
yeah. Oh, but I honestly, when 2 forwards are pushing the goalie, no matter which side it's on, I get so nervous because that is the crucial moment. You know, can the goalie like perfectly timing everything? Can you clear at that one angle that gets it away? Ah,
Hi,
that was
friends.
fun.
Apparently, we're having one player with a technical issue, but they should be good now. So we will get.
What did you do, Ovally?
I didn't do anything this time. I think it was someone on either Team Train or Larmac who, I don't know, just like spilled water all over their computer and they messed it up, not me.
I don't know if I can trust you.
But I'm good to go whenever. You know what's funny? So because my account wasn't allowing me to spectate, I'm on Maple's account. So if I wanted to, I could just int all of his games and just destroy his MMR.
That's
I
toxic.
could do it.
Can you
That's
just
toxic.
get it back?
I could do it, or I could get you into the game.
I like that plan.
Ooh. I like knowing that Int Overflow and ELO Heaven are brothers. That makes me happy.
That is fun.
But David told me, my husband, Dog, he told me that growing up, he has a brother that's 2 years older than him, and they would always be their duos. That's adorable.
I love that.
Ah. But now I stole him.
You stole. You just stole the duo.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Girls ruin everything.
No, girls get it done. See,
Girls
I watched the
get it
stream. I get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
girls get it done. Girls get it done. Oh, okay.
All right,
And
let's
we
get into this
have
game.
a-
We've already
what?
gotten elimination. Flare
Someone
is
died
on the
already.
Juliet and already off the arena.
Ex-Juliets. Okay, so we're back to like the game 1 matchups, right? And it's just a brawler fest. Oh my god, and
Oh,
ZZZ was so patient, and I feel that for ELO Heaven, like I don't know what to do in that spot, because if you cast, you lose.
yeah.
But if you
It's
don't
one of those
cast, you
things
just
where-
look, you look silly. You just walk it in.
Yeah, like people need to understand that sometimes they're just completely losing positions for goalies,
Yes.
where it requires the forward to actually mess up in order for
Yeah.
you to like have a chance of defending, and that was like a
Oh,
very close
no!
one.
Oh, and it's looking so bad for 11. Yeah, that spot, it's impossible, no matter which angle you clear at. So in those positions, the X was able to pressure the Atlas to go down, and so they were attacking from above, and the Atlas had no way to get back to defend and clear.
Yep. It's absolutely. I think if you're playing if you're goalie against double bruisers and they're just able to free walk into you. Oh no. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
Gets punished for spacing aggressively, and I know that feeling too.
So relatable. The goalie
Brutal.
life.
It's nice to see that it happens at every ELO.
Yeah.
You know.
Because it's
Like, when it
that was
happens to
one of the
me, I'm just
situations
like-
where no one's hitting the
Yeah.
core, so you step up. You're like, okay, I'll get involved,
Yeah,
and then
I'm
one knock,
here.
it's over.
You're like, oh no, this is
Oh,
a
so
bad
much
position
damage.
for Larmac here.
Yeah. Oh,
scoring
Flair's
potential
been
for
really
Flair, but-
good on the attack as well, but
Yes,
eliminated.
but honestly, that was a perfect. I don't know what the space bar is called, but the little bubble that Atlas puts out, that was perfect.
Yeah. Really nice stuff. And
And
oh
nice
god, the
tofu?
tofu, not again! I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
When the core gets on your side,
Oh!
the tofu Z's
ELO
very
Heaven had a
nearly
really nice-
takes it on through.
Yeah, really nice block there.
Well, see, I mean, Z's has just been bullying this Atlas
Nice ult.
on the attack.
Yes.
Look at all that damage, but gets
Oh, but
punished.
they get punished!
Overflow peels. The brotherly love coming in and saving the day right there.
Okay, but streak on the offense, not enough. They're all. Oh, it hit himself! My goodness. And he just punches it through 3 of them. Just says, nope.
I am
My
lizard.
goodness.
I walk
I am
through. You
lizard.
can't stop me.
X
love
own
the
goal.
lore I got
Was
told
that an
for-
own goal? I didn't see.
Maybe.
Unlucky.
Who knows? Who knows?
Dude, I didn't even catch that. Oh. Do you ever have those moments, Ender, where you're like in the game and like something happens, like an ult happens, and then you just like don't know where the core is? You're like, where is it?
Yes, all the time. Usually when it's usually when Juno's in the game, and then
Yeah, it's
I
too
just
many
get
things, too
dizzy
many
when Juno's on
circles.
the other team.
Back and forth, the back and forth. Hamster Quest with a nice clear. Oh,
Ooh.
ZZZ almost had that.
Yeah,
nice
yeah. That
timing
was
there
a bit of a
on that.
map diff, I think, with the corner there, sort of
Yes, definitely.
stopping it from
Being
having
the
a
bumper.
really good
But look
angle
at that
on the
pressure
goal.
from ZZZ.
I mean,
Get the
what are you gonna
kill.
do?
Oh
What are
my
you gonna do? A double
gosh.
KO now for Flair, and he takes it the
Perfect.
other way. What a good crossover
Perfectly
to
played.
absolutely break Overflow's ankles.
And Ender, I don't know the format of my own tournament. So, does each round matter a lot? Like clearly, Larmac has already won this series, right? But is it a big difference for tiebreakers and stuff to go 3-0 versus 2-1? It
I
must, right?
believe
It must matter.
We will double check. We'll double check. But I'm pretty sure it's the top 2 teams go to BO5.
Yeah, it's best of 3 series. Or are you talking about group stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for group stage, I think it determines upper bracket. One sec, I'll take a look.
So it must be like how many, like your total score. So
Yeah,
every,
because I
every
think
round
it's like
does matter, right?
basically the same format as last week, where it's like the upper
Gotcha.
bracket is the top 4 teams, so like the top
Yeah,
2
yeah.
teams from each. So potentially getting a win or like going 3-0 could be the difference.
Oh my god,
what
what
a
a save by
save.
Yellow Heaven! What a save! Oh my god, they're keeping it alive, but barely. It's just played in Larmac's goal, and that feels so bad for the Atlas. Like, he's just getting punched. Alright, he's in the middle of the field. That's how much he's getting punched. ZZ is just relentless,
Can't
and
get
it
the
finally goes down.
break.
Dude, he died at the halfway point. Like,
Yeah,
he got punched out of his goal.
Actually crazy.
became the
Respect to
core.
Overflow for like picking up the goalie position while all that madness was going down, but it's not good enough. Flair takes it in with just 3 seconds remaining. That is going to be lights out here for Larmac.
I have
And X-Train-
information. So information. So group stage just affects seeding. All 8 teams will be moving on to our upper bracket as it is double elimination and timeout victory. Woo!
Woo!
Well done. Oh, what a series. What a series. Well played to both of these teams. You can see it's really even. Like, it honestly could go both ways, right? And it did go both ways, actually.
Very close. Honestly, like that's the other cool thing is like all these teams, it doesn't seem there's like very clear-cut favorites. Like all the matches are close. I generally, my general way that I look at the game is like usually if it's a low-scoring game, that means it's a high-quality game of
Yeah.
Omega Strikers because like your goalies are putting on some work. That's not to say like high-scoring games can't be like really good quality, but generally when it's like a lot about like trying to like get the two forwards passing, like how do you find an angle? That's when the games
You have
become
to
really,
get
really fun.
kills, right? Like
Yeah.
most of the goals are 2v3 situations. So getting that kill and then getting a point off of that.
Yep. Playing for kills, playing for orbs early on. That's a lot of the game, especially when you take those scaling trainings. Because like
Mhm.
I don't think we've seen a lot of stack. Have we seen any stacks on stacks so far
I don't
today?
think
But
so
yeah,
because
I think it's
it
really
must be too
hard.
scary. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you die so much, right?
Yeah,
And
especially
so
with
it's
like
too
a
punishing.
lot of these teams playing like double bruisers, that can be tough. I think the patch, because there was a patch like on day 2 or 3, I think that made like durability across the board a lot better.
Mhm.
And that like I thought that was gonna like significantly buff like prime time stacks on stacks, etc., etc. But it seems like still at the high level, that's not like super taking over because the brawler meta, like DJ Penguin's saying.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like it is still brawler meta. At least in that game, everyone was just brawling. Do you
X
think
is
the map
insane.
do you think the map plays into consideration? Like do the teams take what map it is? Um I can't
Yeah.
words right now. I can't English.
Do they change up their comps depending
Yes.
on the map? Yeah, I think so because there's some things like I was saying like side streets. I think center stage also are both like really solid like Dubu maps for example because I really like center stage because like if you have two strong forwards and you get like a 3-on-2, you get an elimination, you step forward with Dubu and then you ult one of the lanes off so you can
Mhm.
like keep forward pressure really easily. I think like there's situations like that, but also like maps like Funnel, the map that just got added that gives you some protection on the sides. That makes me feel less bad about taking like as a forward, for example, taking something like a Kai or an
Yeah.
Estelle, like a squishier frontliner. When you have that protection on the sides, it becomes a little bit easier.
Hi guys. I
Hi.
have the updated groups if you would like to see
I would
them.
love
Let's
to see
go.
it.
I will before you see them. I need chat to spam more flowers if they'd like to see them.
Omti
Otherwise, I'm
flower.
not gonna do jack shit. Okay, we got a
Amelie's
couple
laying
flowers.
down the law.
All right, guys, these are the results for Group A, the matches that we did not see. We saw Powerhouse Defenders 2-1 Team Taco Saturday, as well as Orbits 2-1ing the Laughing Kings. Now, when we take a look at Group B, what we just saw, Larmac 2-1ing X Train, and Omega Chads actually 2-1ing the Sad Boys.
Wow,
Interesting.
we got a game. We got
interesting.
plenty of game left for everyone.
Yeah, still plenty left to see. And our next game that we're going to be seeing is going to be from Group A. It's going to be the Laughing Kings taking on Taco Saturday. We saw Taco Saturday play, but we have not seen the Laughing Kings just yet, I believe. So that should be pretty fun, guys. There you go.
It's
100%.
Megaverse's team.
I think Megaverse with Laughing Kings, they're 2-4 right now. They went 1-2 in both of their 2 series. So this would be a good one. Taco Saturday, hard to score against them. Taco, absolute pro on the goalie. Like it was crazy what he was doing to hold on. And this guy, another guy that just plays like every single game as well. Taco, like Apex League, literally everything. And then also Omega Strikers here. So cool to see that he is still keeping up, the mechanics. Absolutely unstoppable
Wait.
from the goalie line. Gotta love it.
Did Taco just start playing during beta?
Wait, am I
Or did-
trolling? Is that not? Oh, that's always Taco. Oh my god. Why do I think that's I keep it Taco?
Wait, that's not Taco that's not League Taco?
That's not League Taco.
Oh my god.
I was gonna
I
say,
thought
I
his
was like, wait,
username in
because I thought the
Strikers was just
streamer
always
also just
Taco.
started during beta, and I was like, wow, they're an alpha player. Because I was like, I would be really impressed if any of these players, if anyone knows this in chat, let me know. But if any of these players are just beta players and didn't play during alpha, that would be so impressive. Because I've been playing nonstop since beta, and I feel like I haven't caught up to the alpha players yet. They're all alpha players. There you go. Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't think Taco was a Oh, I keep it Taco was also alpha? Oh, I didn't know that.
He was.
You're good.
I'm back. Honestly, I slid down the chair and obviously there's like this wall behind me, not a green screen. So it was just really hard to get back up without knocking the wall over. Um, I'm surprised
Wow.
there's not like office noises behind me. Maybe I should add those in.
I
Just
can
keep
jump
the
in here as
immersion.
we are currently waiting for, I think one more player is having a tech issue as he's loading in, but it should be fixed any moment now. And I just want to say, have we seen any Juno? Am I crazy? Do we
Nope.
not?
I
No
don't think
Juno
we will
yet.
see Juno today.
I want to see. Why do you think like people are just gonna keep banning her out, or?
I
Are
don't,
there-
I don't think
No.
Juno. I don't think
that's a
Juno very
threat.
good. She's
But
annoying.
I like Juno.
There's
She-
like,
I-
there's like
Juno's
one,
really annoying, but
one high ELO Juno player, and then I think someone said that one person declined this tournament because they're a one trick and they're just gonna get banned out. And I'm not sure if they were the Juno player. I don't know. I don't know his name, PP, and then some number 7, 8. I don't remember. PP7. Okay,
I
okay.
recognize them from the ladder. I think it's 7. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because the way that people could qualify for the tournament is we took a snapshot from ladder, and so top 8 got to be captains. So number 1, it was Megaverse, I think, got to choose their team. If he chose anyone from the top 8, like let's say number 1 chose 2 and 3, then we would go to like number 4, and that would be our second
Gotcha.
captain. So it was like in order of and one person, PP7 was the only person who turned it down, and I believe it's because they're one trick and they would just be banned out every game, which would
Yeah.
feel bad. But that's kind of just how it is.
That's how it goes. It's like you can dominate the ladder, but if you want to play comp, you kind of got to be able to play some other stuff. I know a 5-up was up until like the wee hours of the morning, locking in the Juno all the time. I queued against him a few times last night, and his Juno was actually kind of nasty. I was very shocked because I get frustrated by Juno, but I don't think she's very strong. But he was doing some crazy stuff.
I like Juno.
I've seen some good Junos, but the more you play against it, it's very predictable stuff.
Yeah.
And they have to just like they have to really outplay you to score, which is kind of ridiculous, I think. Whereas like Estelle just has like a million scoring opportunities, but Juno needs like infinite like you need to like perfect everything to get a point. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
The
so,
5
like, why
head
are you
isn't going to cut
bothering?
it. You need to be
Yeah.
like 6, 7, 8 heads, somewhere in
yeah.
that range at least.
So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see Juno played in this tournament.
That
But
I'm boycotting. I'm turning the stream off right now. No one's gonna be allowed to play anymore if I don't get to see Juno. No, nope. Just gonna close it. Watch. Stream's dead. No.
The tournament is canceled. Wait, I
No.
just realized that capital D : kind of looks like a Juno blob.
Oh, a little bit.
That's just a Juno blob. Am I crazy?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's cute. We have a new code. We're getting into a new lobby, and it looks like we're going to jump in just in a couple seconds. But yeah, justice for Juno. I want to see Juno. Hafu Flowers in the chat if you want to see more Juno play. Simple as that.
I don't know if we're gonna see Juno. I'm gonna be honest. I'm down to
Obly's
see
really
Hafu
trying
Flowers.
though. I respect it.
I'm not down to see.
What is your so right now in the Creator Versus event, it looks like Rakeen was leading the squad by like hundreds of thousands of points. But then Moist came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I think took over. I'm not sure what the updated. Oh wait, I think I could like take a
Moist
look
is
at the
first,
updated.
I think.
Yeah,
Moist is
if you
first
go
right
in
now?
client, if you go
Okay,
to
here I'm in
Viewer.
client right now. So Team Hafu is rank 8 right now.
Hey!
Okay, so you're still up here. You're
Okay.
only you're like not even
135.
behind.
130
That's
off.
the math.
Yeah, I can't do
Pretty
math.
good.
I can't do math.
Hey,
But
guys.
what the hell is this?
What?
Like
I didn't even know the numbers could get that big.
I thought Rakeen was crazy because I'm like, oh my gosh, Rakeen has like 200,000
I
more
think
than
Team
Lily.
Moist is scarier than all of Brazil. That's crazy to me.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine being bigger than Brazil.
That's
Imagine
wild.
being bigger than Brazil. Oh, 5-Up's on here. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Team Leslers. Let's see. Ender, where's your squad?
Where's yours, Ollie?
I'm the production squad, so I am.
I'm on Team Caster, okay?
Where's Team Caster?
Right here with you two cool people. So clearly I'm doing something well.
Wow.
Clearly. Okay, we are. One sec. It kicked me out of the thingy, so let's do this again. Boom.
Let's do
Good
it.
to go. Okay, I think that we are about to get into this game shortly, and if we don't see Juno, I'm going to start playing, what's an annoying song that I could just start blasting onto the stream?
What does the fox say?
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. Yeah, if we don't see Juno, I'm just gonna start blasting Baby Shark on
Don't get me
Hafu's stream.
DMCA'd.
Is that
Don't get me-
DMCA-able?
I'm sure everything is DMCA'ble. I'm so scared.
Is it
So you know.
DMCA-able if Ovely just sings it?
Yeah. Go for it.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo doo. I like Grandma Shark, where Grandma Shark is just kind of like the dentures.
The gums. Oh, I did that
The
by
gums,
accident,
like-
actually.
People are asking for Seabat.
What's Seabat?
Wait, have you heard that story?
No, what is that?
I don't know if we can tell you this story on stream.
What?
Ender, can we tell her the story on stream? Hafu is wholesome.
What story?
You don't know the Seabat? Chat, help me.
What?
Okay.
What is it?
Okay. One sec. I'm gonna pull up the Reddit thread. So
Huh?
it's a Reddit thread,
What?
and I can't read it on. Okay, so chat is saying no, so we can't do it. We'll read it off stream.
No, this isn't sponsored. This is not a sponsored stream. I'm sponsoring this.
Hafu's sponsoring this again, because remember, 10K prize pool. You donated what was it, 5K of your
5,000,
winnings,
and then Odyssey matched it.
which is freaking
And
amazing.
and Odyssey is paying for the talent. Them, not me. I'm not getting paid on my
Us.
own thing. But them. So
Yeah, here, what we can do right now, give me like a second to set it up, but we can look at all the teams again.
Wow.
Just a quick refresher of everyone who's here. Apparently there is just a quick bug that's affecting just one player, so it's not just me today, guys, but we had Team Orbits, Taco Saturday, Laughing Kings, we got the Powerhouse Defenders, Omega Chads, Larmac, X-Train, and then of course Sad Boys. I'm just
I
gonna
like
keep
how the
hiding.
flower is just on the sad boys one.
Just on the Sad Boys, just as like the little hello.
Trying to make them happy.
Yeah,
Happy
I mean,
boys.
you don't want to see sad boys. You want to see the happy
You know,
boys.
Schneider has your voice line. I guess when
Yes.
you cast the alpha tournament, you said the sad boys should be renamed to the dad boys because after those plays, I'm calling Schneider daddy. And it plays every time someone follows the stream. And I'm like, that's awfully.
That's actually hilarious. They messaged me on Twitter. They're like, "Is it okay?" And I'm like, "Of course it's okay."
It's cute.
I
What a
thought it was
call.
absolutely adorable. Yeah, we do have just still one little delay with one of the players. If we can't
Not
jump,
our fault.
Yeah,
Do,
not-
do, do.
not my fault this
Fault to
time.
do, 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 not our fault.
So what we will do is we'll jump into game 2 and 3 of another series if for some reason we still have this player having some sort of an issue. But otherwise, yeah, we're doing good. We're
We're
doing
just
well
chilling.
here.
This is a chill stream.
We're just
Honestly,
big chillin'.
that's what I said to. Well, I talked to Maple about doing this. I was like, I don't really care how this goes down, even if it's scuffed. I just feel like it'll be fun. Are you guys
Oh,
having fun, chat? Are you guys
Ye-
having fun, Ender and Ovely? I'm having fun.
I'm having
I'm
fun.
having
You know what
fun.
we could look at?
Hmm.
We could look at all the
Ooh.
cute skins that they
Wow.
have. Look at white tiger.
I use the white one, but I like the pink one more. But everyone's
one?
like the tiger is better, so I use it. I get peer pressured, but I think the pink one's cuter.
Is there? Where do I find the pink one?
I like White Tiger. It's in the Battle Pass, I think.
The battle.
Is
Pass?
it?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't know. I asked for it.
I don't know how to navigate this, but this is the skin that I like. This skin
Yeah, it's cool.
skin got me feeling a type of way.
Yeah, I don't think Ovally thinks the skin's cool. I think she
Oh, I
thinks
see,
it's
I see.
hot.
It's great. But this is also a really cute one. She's got like, what are her slimes turned into? They're like cupcakes or strawberries or what are they?
I don't know.
Jello?
It is cute. Too bad she sucks.
Oh no! Justice for Lily.
Unlucky.
Oh, I love the emotes. Also, like, Homegirl is blessed.
Dude, I know. Her boobies are out there. I don't know. That seems to defy physics.
I mean, like, I just want to know where she's getting these bandages because, like, CVS, like, are they the ones who are supplying this stuff? Because this is of quality. Disappointed. This, oh, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Like the Set emote. Where
Wait,
Set,
that's literally, yes, how Set sits in his chair.
right?
Oh,
Sits in
true.
his chair. I just wish
in
that
the
he
s-
would
in the
sit
s-
on
in the
me.
skin, I think.
Juliet,
Punching the ground.
this is cute. Disappointed. All right.
Yeah, he just turns around.
Dude, I love the disappointed Dubu. I,
Disappointed
he just lay
Dubu?
down.
What? Oh no!
Veg.
Oh,
You know
no.
Pokemon, how like you have a Snorlax just sleeping in there and you
Yeah.
gotta wake him up? That's him.
Wait,
It's
should
definitely a reference.
Should I spend all of Maple's money?
Do it.
Okay.
Wait, he
let's-
already has it all. He already has
We
it
gotta
all.
find something to buy. Can I buy this?
Yep. Buy it. Okay.
I just spent all of his money.
Yeah, he only has
Wow.
137,000 left. Whatever is he gonna do?
You literally just did thieving on
I know.
stream.
I'm an awful person. One moment, as I think I'm going to get us into the next game. All right, so we are joining in on Team Orbits versus Team Powerhouse Defenders for their game 2. We're looking to get into that shortly. Unfortunately, we were just having a couple issues with Laughing Kings versus Taco Saturday. But either way, we're going to see some more Omega Strikers in just a bit. So I'm going to let
Sounds
you guys take it away, and I'll
good.
get you into the games already.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Hmm.
Of course,
I'm
Orbits,
excited.
we saw a little bit earlier. They were
Yeah,
crushing
they're
it.
really strong, and they're the only team. Not, I don't know about the only team. They're one of the teams that are 2-0. Like they're ahead on
Yeah.
everything. I don't know their overall score, but they are definitely winning. And oh man, I've played against Geek. I don't think I played against the other two, but Geek, because I mean I'm never gonna play with him because he's a goalie, right? And I'm IQ goalie.
Yeah.
He is just a wall. Like he is just the iron wall. Like if I am a little flag and he is like a castle, I'm a little paper bag, and he just
He's got like the moat around the castle too,
Yeah,
like drawbridges
yeah.
up. Like you don't have a chance.
I
of
know
It's filled with lava.
Not fair. Just not fair. I think you gotta swap the titles at the top. Orbis is yep.
Lovely.
Yep, you got it. Boom! Look at the flowers. I love you. every time someone uses a flower and they're in my game, I get so happy. It actually makes me just so happy. So thank you.
You love to see it.
And we have
You
an
also-
early kill by Lumos. Look at that.
Yeah. Gotta love that already. Lumos and Ginger Pop. Keeping it. Oh no! Bernie Sanders!
talking about
He's
the
so
wall.
lithe!
And
For
the
7-year-old
wall has
man
to-
somehow teleporting forward like that.
I've never seen Bernie Sanders in ladder, but he is owning. And like I said, a Boo 20k is actually the only player in this tournament to use a controller. And I've been so impressed by Boo. Yeah, I've only seen him play yesterday for the first time, and I was just like, man, this man is what I want to be as a goalie. Both Geek and Boo. It's really
Yeah.
nice watching good goalies, cause like good forwards are impressive, but good goalies, you're stopping like you're versus 2 or 3 players, you know? Like you
Yeah,
have to block
especially
through
when both your
worlds.
teammates die and it's 1v3.
Yes.
That's the situation Geek was just in for a second. No, Boo gets locked in the
Oh.
log animation and can't sneak
No,
down
that
to
was
deflect the
nice
core.
by Ginger Pop. That was like I think it was a double tap. I think it was a double tap by Ginger Pop. I'm gonna watch the Estelles very carefully, You still there's some baloney, you know? They have too many double taps.
It's
I just
so
don't.
true. It's
It's
so
just
true.
too many, and like, eventually one's gonna get through. You know, you block like 9 times, and the 10th one goes through.
Yep. And that's the only one people remember. But see, Geek's patience there, so walking
Oh,
fully
Bernie
backwards.
Sanders
But
gets
then,
the kill!
because you have to wait, you're on goal, and you
Oh,
get shot
Ginger
in,
Pop
and
didn't
no,
shoot it.
Ginger Pop doesn't hit it. That's going to be another goal. I mean, Bernie just played that to perfection.
Bernie Sanders, let's go. Ginger AFK. Okay.
Oh, man. Well, we'll
You
see
know-
if Orbits can turn things around.
Oh.
Well, they can. Surprise.
I like how I preface this game saying like two of the goalies that like are just walls and just like these goals are going in. It's been like a minute of gameplay. We've seen 4 goals.
They're getting shot into their own goal.
Yeah.
It's slipping on past. It's a rough day out here for the Dubus, but
Ooh.
also for
oh,
the
counter
Estelle and
kill by
Juliet.
Lumos.
Bernie
Yeah, yeah, it was
Sanders
a nice
not
kill
able to
into
pick
it.
up the core.
Oh my god, Lumos is so scary.
Lumos is crazy, but now that Ginger Pop's back on the field, like all of a sudden the pressure is back up. You can see the ranged reshots on goal. Lumos though barely escapes their own demise. Ginger Pop with the TP forward.
Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. The
Oh my god, that was so sick. It's not a goal, but this is the probably the best forward.
my god!
This is the best forward duo
Lumos
in
and
Omega
Ginger.
Strikers. I'm
Poor
calling
Boo.
it
Like,
now.
what are you supposed to do? I'd be so. Yeah, I can feel it. That was so well played. For those people who don't really understand, you always want to be the last person to hit the ball, right? Because if you're the last person to hit the ball, it goes in the opposite direction. So both players, the ball just stopped there by Dubu's space, and both players just looked at it. It's a game of chicken, and you don't want to be the one to have to move first.
Boo ended up shooting it
My gosh.
and
You can
getting
just
punished
see-
for it. Let's see what they can do with the breakaway.
2v3,
Ginger
man.
Pop takes it
Ginger
forward, but
Pop
okay,
is
the
getting
log
so
is
many
able
free
to
shots,
deflect
too.
and buys the time.
Oh, Coach Yoki is back and he's here to kill Lumos. And here we have an attack. We finally have an attack, but as you can see, as soon as Powerhouse Defenders get one chance to attack, Geek, who's been under no pressure all game, got to just ult right away.
And, you know, can just keep it locked down perfectly right there.
But it's-
Oh, God, the
Oh,
Estelle's kind of
no.
trading it back and forth there. The shot from Ginger Pop almost catches the timing. Absolute
Yeah, that was-
mayhem up here, but Geek clears it up towards the top side to keep it away from the Estelle. You can't let Bernie touch it.
My god, nice ult, nice ult. Very nice clearing. Bernie Sanders is quite low. Lumos going for the kill. That's the Julia ult.
Oh.
Counter ult by Coach Yoki. Bernie Sanders super low. Okay.
Ginger Pop's
Oh
going for the
my
damage
God!
and gets the elimination. That's great, but Ginger Pop and Lumos are both very low, so Yoki can definitely try and trade this back. Boo with the last second bamboo keeps it in play. Passes down to Bernie, who tries to tag it in there with the beam, but now Ginger Pop on the attack, and again, barely holding on. Boo, controller in hand,
sweating.
sends it all the way
I'm
back.
sweating. Oh my gosh.
10
seconds
seconds
left.
left, but we're
Oh,
looking at OT. No!
Okay, they have 8 seconds to score. Good luck, Powerhouse Defenders.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
at least
Ginger
this last
Pop
rally
and
was so
Geek and-
long, the
oh
gates
my
are going to be
gosh.
fully open, but I mean, Geek surely has ult off cooldown, so that's going to come out right off the rip, you'd imagine.
5 seconds in. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do. And, you know, Boo had to walk up there. I feel that. The desperation, walk up as Dubu, ult, and hope something goes in. Wow. Honestly, Orbits is so strong. Now I get it. You know, everyone's telling me how strong this team was, and I was like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, I see it, and I believe it. Ginger Pop Lumos really some of the
insane.
scariest forwards that I've seen. Like, just, like, individually, they put so much pressure out and they just
Yeah.
are relentless. And you really have to give credit to them because you can see that the ball is being played on their side. So they're catching the volleys. They're winning their volleys in the middle. They're able to get those kills and continuously put pressure on Boo, right? So that's not Boo's fault. It's just like 2 forwards are attacking me the 10th time. For the 10th time, something's gonna go in at some point. So yeah. I mean, well played, well fought by Boo, but just not enough.
Yeah, I mean, that duo has been playing together for like a year. So, I mean,
Really?
how can you
Alpha's been
shut
out
that
for that
down?
long?
Yeah, they've because the first tournament I cast,
Mhm.
they were playing in, and I think it was at the very end of 20, or it was like towards the end of 2021, so almost a full year, I want to say.
Asher's
Um,
open. I'm excited to see this because I personally, when I play ranked, I ban Asher because she is some baloney.
Same.
Because I cannot stand when she just walks forward and pushes it into my goal.
Yes.
But the way that I've found to fight Asher is you have to block her very early. Like you know how you usually stand like halfway in your goal? Like you have to stand like all the way forward and stop it before she can even start walking in. Because if she has the ball in front of her at the halfway point of their goal, it's going in. Like there's
Yep.
nothing you can do. So I'm excited to see how Geek deals with this because I know
Yeah.
I can't.
It's
know I
it's
cannot.
interesting because I think against like ranged forwards you want to play really deep on your goal, but against like bruisers or people with like terrain they can create, you want to play
Yeah.
very forward so you don't get put in that like losing position.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an interesting dynamic to play. How differently you have to play as a goalie depending on what the other team is going to be rocking. I did notice someone asked a little earlier what determines the gates being open, and that's literally like how fast was the last like rally.
Goal.
So if the last rally was like really quick and they scored quickly, the gates were going to be super closed. Really
Oh!
nice teamwork there again. Lumos and Gingerpop get it in.
They're just so good. Just so good. And honestly, unlucky alt there. I feel that.
It happens
Poor
to the
Dubu.
best,
It does.
as you can clearly see there. But a lot of time left to play with. Over 3 minutes in this game.
Oh!
Oh no, it's
Nice
another.
save by Geek. But can't get it in.
Bolt.
Bernie, not able to get the orb either. Oh my gosh, it's just relentless.
Yeah. Good
Coach
from
Yoki
Buddha to
getting
shoot the
a-
core down south, because otherwise that beam from Gingerpop was a goal.
Yep. It's so scary for Yoki to be here versus Juliet, because side streets is like Juliet's playground, you know?
It really is. Yeah. I honestly, the fact that she can jump over those walls just bothers me. Like every time she can just like get you trapped in one of those tight corners again. The Dubu ult almost costs Geek a goal right there as Bernie taps it forward. Really nice angle on the shot, but Geek is able to get there in time. And Yoki back against his own goal, just trying to stall out for an orb.
Oh no. Okay. Alright, nice clears, nice clears. Bernie Sanders is not scared to be in the side street.
Just chilling up there. Says, I guess I got a TP, so if I ever get into trouble, I can get out. Yoki! Talk about walking it in. Geek stops it on the finish line, and Yoki pushes it over.
Well done by Coach Yoki there. Showing the power of Asher. Just being there the whole time. I don't know, non-goalie players can't really relate, but like, you feel this immense pressure with when a forward is just sitting not on you, but very close to you. Yeah! For opportunities like that. You know, the core is nowhere near Coach Yoki, but he is in a position to score as soon as he gets one pass. And you can see how powerful that is. It's just so scary because you have to guard the other side, right? The core is up there. You're being attacked by an Estelle. But Yoki is just in that position to score.
Yeah. And I mean, defense, there's a team effort. They have to find some way of shutting down Coach Yoki, and Lumos does exactly that. Great poke from Gingerpop, and Lumos follows it up for the knockoff, but she's going to be back very, very quickly. Is Bernie just keeping it locked up in that top side street? You have to get it out of there when you have the power play.
Definitely. Oh, but Lumos on the aggress? My god, Yoki is about to die again. You just spawned. Run!
Yoki's just trying to get something moving. Look at that move speed just bursting out right there. Just waiting for cooldowns to burst down onto Gingerpop.
Blinks to get the orb.
And it's fine.
Oh. My god, this rally.
Uh-oh.
The ball's going so fast!
Oh, the TP.
Nice blink there. Oh my goodness. And Powerhouse Defenders is giving Orbits a run for their money.
This is what we wanted to see. Look, like, Orbits might be strong, might be favorites, or at least expected to be moving into the finals, but every single team they've faced has proven that they can go toe-to-toe at times.
Oh my god, what a block.
Last-second save, and Geek clears it towards the top side.
Oh no, Yoki, you hit it the wrong way! Okay.
Get
okay,
it going
okay.
back towards the other side, please.
Oh,
Yoki
no, he
again
did it the wrong way again.
goes back towards his teammate, just trying to figure things out there down on the south side of the map. But Gingerpop just
Okay.
the later timings. Yoki, though, 3 for 3 on those shots. Takes the team up to a 4.
Man, just ban Asher. Go next. I hate Asher so much. I hate the character. I hate it. I hate it.
A goalie's worst nightmare.
No, actually, though. What's your least favorite thing to guard against as Kai?
As Kai, I really dislike playing against Estelle, actually. Because I
yeah,
feel
I was
like
gonna say I don't know how you would manage to block.
because again
double
you have to
tap.
play close on goal and you just get eliminated
Yeah.
all the time. It's really annoying.
Oh no! Oh no! All you have to do is keep it alive for 20 seconds and you
20
win. Oh,
seconds
just
and it's not
score!
gonna happen.
Just score! You're Asher! Just walk it in. I hate it. But well played by Coach Yoki. Really showing us why Asher gets banned every game.
I like
Just
how
saying.
Asher knocks it in and then just relaxes, just chills, lays back,
Yeah.
drops the emote. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Geek only had 36 saves there. Just wasn't really feeling it on that one. Didn't even have that many like shots on goal either. Like that was like a hard game, but all the shots from the Asher were always going in, it seemed like.
Yeah, it's just so tough because you have to guard against the Estelle as well, right? Which means you're constantly throwing out your abilities. You have to constantly like accommodate for these weird angles. And then when Coach Yoki is just in position on the other side of the goal, like what are you supposed to do? You can't block both ends perfectly.
Yeah.
And you can't step out to like block there, right? So like I actually don't know what you do as the goalie.
Yeah. I think in situations like that,
Mhm.
it's almost less on the goalie, and it's like, okay, at the
More
start
on
of a
the
round, we have an
forwards.
Estelle, right? So like, can we try to poke out? Can we poke
Yeah.
out? Can we stagger Yoki and then look for an elimination? Just like keep them on low HP, because if they're on low HP, it's like way harder for them to like actually walk into the goal. Then Dubu can like
Mhm.
CC stagger with either the somersault or the log or anything like that. So usually it feels like when you're put in those positions that feel like it's impossible to win as goalie, something went wrong 5 seconds ago. Like,
Yep.
and you're just too late. You didn't realize it in time, and now
Yes.
you can't really win anymore. But you have to fix it for the next rally,
Mhm.
otherwise you're toast again.
Exactly. You have to recognize what like the win condition is, and Coach Yoki and Powerhouse Defenders definitely did that, right? Posting one on each side and just pressuring and getting those scores in every time that they got the ball up there, which is going to happen at some point of the game.
True.
Oh,
Oh, that was game 3. Gotcha.
that was game 3. What?
Yeah, because I think we were delayed in the other series, so they'd
Oh,
already played one. But do we
what's the final
know?
score?
Yeah,
We saw
because
1-1.
we had a 1-1. It was close.
What is the final score?
Oh,
I will
yeah, I'll
let
believe.
you know momentarily, because what we're trying to do is we're actually trying to get into game 3 of Taco Saturday versus Laughing Kings. That was a squad that we were originally supposed to spectate, but they were having like issues. So they are finishing up game 2, and then as soon as they are done, we'll be able to get into game 3.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Okay.
Oh, I see Gunner hanging out in chat.
These are some banger matches. I'm happy. I wonder how many of these players are getting nervous. You know? Like I've competed in so many tournaments that I kind of know how to like handle my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
But I know on my first tournament ever, I was a freaking wreck, and I actually cost my team um the game because
No.
it was MLG San Diego 2008. Oh my god, I'm old. But I had never like I didn't know what esports were. And I played on a square monitor, not a box monitor, but like a square. And then
Yeah.
when I show up, everything is widescreen monitor. And I'm telling you, I could not see my screen. I was confused. I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. And I just inted and ran it down. And then I
That
went
is so
home,
sad.
bought a new monitor, and then on the next tournament, we went there and we swept the tournament. We didn't drop a match. But it was just like my first time competing. I was so nervous and I didn't know like what to do. I was like, I can't see the screen.
Yeah.
This is like so different. It's just like whenever you're not at home and like you're not in your comfort zone, it just feels
It
so
was a
different.
true monitor difference. I actually,
It
it's funny
was.
you bring, it's funny you bring that up because I know like in League there were a bunch of it was mostly Korean pros, because a lot of them like came up playing through like PC bongs and whatnot. But they would actually like when they came on stage, they would like change the resolution, so they weren't actually
Yeah.
playing on the full monitor. Because it's like,
Yeah, that's
oh,
smart.
like we're just used to like playing on like this size monitor.
Yeah.
You needed the
That's
box
smart. I didn't
resolution.
know. I was like 17 and I was nervous and I didn't know how to ask for things to change and like you know like when you're shy and insecure and dumb, you just kind of like go with the flow.
Yes.
Just like you never speak up for anything. But yeah.
But then you
Ugh.
came back and you crushed it the next time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
also gonna say like because I like most of these players like have played in like the internal tournaments, but
Mhm.
those were unlisted YouTube links
Right.
with 20 viewers, and it was all the people that were playing in
Yeah,
the
playing
tournament
in it.
regardless. So, like now there's like an actual prize pool. There are people watching you, right? Like kind
Yay!
of like credit all like it's cool, right? So
Something's
even
on
if
the
it's not like
line.
it's kind of like excitement nerves, there's got to be something
Yeah.
going on there.
Yeah. Oh, it makes me happy. I'm happy that we got to host kind of the first big-ish tournament. I wouldn't say this
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
a huge tournament, but it's like big-ish.
The first biggest Worlds for Omega Strikers Invitational only can be possible done by Hafu. She's got the best of the best
Yeah, we got
globally.
Awfully producing. Look at
Do you want to see
this.
my? Do you want to see my
Top
stream
tier.
deck? Do you want
I
to see my
do.
stream
I
deck? See my
do.
Show us.
This is.
See my stream deck. So if I
I have
click
one
here,
too.
it's just my face, and then if I click here, it's your face with the flower. And then if I click here, it's just you two. And then here is us. And then this is my Photoshop wall. And then it's,
That's
and then it's us
awesome.
again.
Incredible.
I mean, you're just playing with your toys. It's
I'm
awesome.
just-
You know what? What if we hear me out? What if we call this the Omega Strikers Hafu Community Invitational World Championship, and we could have the first ever World Championship?
Well, it's not because it was NA. Sorry.
Yeah,
you.
but you know, we could just call like, look, hear me out. Baseball has the World Series, and that's just NA. Like that's that's just a lie. Like what's going on here? So we could do it.
World Championship.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
The world of NA. Welcome.
This is exactly what we needed. Wait,
That makes
let
me feel
find-
better though that everyone in the tournament is an alpha player. Because it feels like whenever I play against an alpha player, I can feel it, you know?
Yeah.
And every day that I play, like David and I play, I can feel us getting better. But it's just so like there's such a player gap right now.
The top
Player
of the
dev.
ladder is just built completely different.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Is this the first esport that NA will be truly successful at?
That's sad. Don't say that. That makes me sad.
No.
I'm just saying, gotta have a little bit of hopium copium somewhere.
For now.
Just
Look, as
for
long
now.
as we have as long as we have Ginger Pop and Lumos, we're chilling.
Did you see what Gunnar wrote in the chat? You're telling me NA players are gonna have better angles than Asians? Nice try.
Honestly, if this takes off in like Korea or something, there's no shot.
No shot. Absolutely
No
none.
shot.
Not at all.
They're just built different. They're born and raised different. And it's just there's no shot.
Yeah. They
And then
Most NA
China
players-
will win because it will buy every good Korean. And then, I mean, that's just every esport, no?
The
Did
esports
I
is.
know it or not?
So I
Yeah.
have an update. I have an update from our TOs saying that game 1 is still going on and apparently it's a banger. So please bear with them. I want
Wait,
to
wait,
see.
wait! Mega versus streaming. Can we just put a stream
Yeah.
on?
Here, I'm on it. I'm on it. Give me a second.
It's 8 to 7. Okay, sorry, I
Mega
don't want to watch
verse?
it. Mega versus
Okay,
streaming.
let me find it.
It's 8 to 7. I'm watching it. I don't give up.
Who are they playing?
Against Taco.
Taco.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Give me 1 second.
Oh! I'm
We're in.
watching. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
it's
it's
8 to 7, win
fast.
by 2. Yeah, it is super fast. And it's match point or game point for team Laughing. What is it? Laughing Kings? Laughing Kings.
Laughing Kings.
But Taco's team is hanging in there. Nice block. Oh my god, Corey's dead. It's 3v2. Match point. Can Taco save it?
Just
Oh my
absolute
God,
insanity.
oh my God.
Griffin dashes forward, doesn't find the angle. Look how forward Megaverse is playing,
Oh,
by the
no.
way. They are trying to end this right
They
now.
cannot.
Dixon
Corey
off
is
wall goes
home.
all the way
Corey
back.
is back. Taco's almost dead. Trying to stay alive here. Oh my God, save Taco. There's an orb. He's getting the orb. He's alive. Yes.
The orb is going to make it okay, but now with the pass on forward,
Oh my
Corey
God.
has an opportunity to send it in. Megaverse, great defense. What a hold
Oh my
out
God,
of
what
him
a
to
hold.
keep it alive.
Oh my God,
Again,
Taco's gonna
deflecting
die.
up.
Oh, Taco, get the orb. Oh my God, he's dead. Can they score though? Can they score? Corey needs to defend here with his life, with every last breath. Oh no! I mean, I don't know. I'm rooting for both of them, but Mega versus team takes down game 1. Unfortunately, we only got to see the last point there, but it was a banger of a point. Look at that, 110 saves by Megaverse. What the hell? Hexa by Griffin. Taco,
That's
92
crazy.
saves, 151 redirect. Like, my God, I don't think I've ever seen stats that high.
Yeah, it's 191. Yeah, that's completely
That was
absurd.
crazy.
I kind of like the chat meta, by the way, with the PP overheats. I'm gonna try something next game we get close to an OT. I'm gonna try a little something if you'll play along with me. But also the comment, reduce playback speed to 1x, please. Honestly,
I know.
so
My
fast.
gosh, it looks so fast. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, that was
Look,
just
we
game
just
1. I'm
got a
sorry we
little
only watched
taste.
a little bit of it. I know we got a
Yeah.
taste. Honestly, Laughing Kings has had a rough tournament so far, but luckily for everyone that it's group stage into bracket play. So
Yeah.
it's almost like a warm up. This is like the warm up. You
Yeah.
really
Also, I
don't
don't
want to
think any
fight.
team is winless. Like, if they're losing like 1-2. I think we had 1, maybe 2 3-0s so
Yeah, we
far.
saw Sad Boys take a 3-0, but then
Yeah.
they lost their second round, right? They went
Yeah.
1-2 against Lumac. I'm learning the team names. I'm so sorry. um, but yeah,
Larmac?
so Larmac.
That's the one.
Lumos,
I got you.
Larmac. There's too many names. Too many names. I'm trying.
Everyone should be like Taco, right? You just put your
Well,
name
you
in the
thought
title.
it was a different taco, so
Yeah, actually, maybe that's a terrible idea. You're so right. Yeah, stop putting Taco in your names. I will just think you're a different person. That's on me.
Oh, both teams in this match are winless. Oh, okay. So they
Or
really...
overall, I think. But because
Yeah. But when we talk about wins, we mean like taking a game in a series, right? So Mega
Because
versus
like
team is
your
1-2,
seeding is
1-2.
determined overall by like your entire record of
Yes,
like
it's
individual
not best of
games, not of
threes.
the matches. Yeah.
It's 30 games regardless. Which is
Very true.
fun. Which is fun. I'm having fun. I'm sweaty. I need to change my shirt. I'm not even kidding. I'm I'm a sweaty person, and every game I've been just clenching and I love it.
Look,
I love
it's
the
a sweaty
competition.
tournament. It's awesome.
I know we were gonna call it Hafu Sweats Invitational, but then that might be weird for people who don't understand. But I mean, it is true too. Hafu does sweat.
I was gonna say though, but like in the Olympics and everything, don't they call it? Oh, they call it heats, right? Why did I think they
Heats.
call it sweats?
No,
That's
sweats
not a
is-
thing.
like if you're a sweat, you're just like a sweaty player. You're like a try hard.
Okay, never
Constantly
mind. I was
sweating.
going somewhere with that. I thought sweats was a term for some reason.
No.
I do
Like,
sports.
I think
I
it's
get
a
it.
poker term, right? It's right, or well, I don't know. I don't know where things originate from. I know a lot of WoW terms that were
Yeah.
used back in the day. Like tilted is like a poker term. A lot is borrowed from poker.
Gotcha.
It's
TIL. But yeah, heats.
not really like it's not like my community invitational. It's like an proper invitational, but we didn't know what to call it.
Yeah.
Maybe it should have just been the Hafu Invitational. I don't know. It's not even an invitational though. It's like you have to qualify for it. So it's like I don't
Look,
know.
if you rank high enough, you get invited. That could be
Yeah,
an
I don't know.
invitational somehow.
I don't know because I want you guys to understand that these players earned their spots and they're
Yeah. Top 8 players got to pick out their teams from the leaderboard.
Thanks for the
Very
raid,
cool stuff.
Dan, we are hosting a tournament today. I put my prize winnings from winning the invitational into this, and then Odyssey matched it, and we have a prize pool of $10,000, which the best players in NA are playing for, and we are just in the group stage right now, and it's a little bit of a scuff production, but Ovily's doing an amazing job. Isn't she, chat?
Hold on, we're calling out. There's one player on the on one of these squads who I guess like I think they really did just spill like soda or boba all over their computer, so we keep having issues with them. We're gonna see what we can do. We might just have to continue spectating off of Megaverse's stream. Otherwise, we have to figure out what's
playing, then why do we
on.
have to spectate through their screen
I
if they're
don't
still
know.
playing?
I have
Look,
no
Oblly
idea.
doesn't make the rules.
Oh,
I didn't make the game, okay?
Okay.
But I'm chatting with our TOs right now, so as soon as I have an update, I will come back in and tell
Sounds
you.
good. Sounds good. Honestly, I'm excited because, okay, the thing about tournaments like this, especially, okay, I mean, players can correct me. I'm interested in interviewing some of them later. I don't know if they'll be willing to come on, but I wonder how many games of 3v3s they've had. Like how many times have they actually gotten to scrim?
Yeah.
How much have they played as teams? Because metas kind of evolved during the tournament, and you saw it during like the invitational that I played in, right? Like people got better as they played the game more throughout the day, and the quality got higher and higher. And we're kind of seeing people like adjust, right? Like you see that like, okay, this strat isn't working. We have to try something else. We need to start camping the goalie. We need to start trying to deny the Juliet. We need to blah 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 blah. So it's just interesting to see how things develop over the day.
Yeah, I think so because like all these players sort of like know each other, most of them do. Like there's like an Omega Strikers Discord that I think they all like originally met through. Like I imagine it's not too hard to like set up scrims. Like Gunnar was talking about like playing some scrims last night and whatnot. So I imagine that at least like in the last week they probably played like quite a bit. Maybe like getting new teams and whatnot or working that out. They might not have like as much experience as a Lumos and a Ginger Pop, for example, but like these players definitely know each other. And I think that's another cool thing. Like when you talk about like metas is like, okay, if we have a player that plays like a little bit differently to others, like say you have like a forward player that plays like super aggressive on the enemy goalie and you know you're going against that, like you might change how you play depending
Yeah,
on
you
against
change your
that.
trainings. Like, I know, like if I'm against X and Julia, I'm always taking well fed. But like you
Based.
want things that make you tanky, and
Yeah.
so that you don't die. And David, he, my husband, he plays like Juliet a lot, and if he's against X, he'll take well fed actually, and if he's against like um less aggressive characters, he'll take stacks and stacks, because he's not expecting to die as much, so he can build that up and really push that stat advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on the matchup. And
Yeah.
yeah, we need to ask for trainings more and more during the game. I know Obviously hasn't always been able to spectate, but it's really interesting to see what these players choose.
Yeah,
We
I
saw
think like
ZZZ.
if we get like right into a game, if we can just like immediately check out trainings Ovally, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
Obviously.
yeah, that's what you want.
Obviously.
That's what you want. You see, oh, it would be cool. It would be cool. I have to press an entire tab button in order to pull that up. Okay, I'm just trying to be over here, minding my own business. But yeah, no, I'll get that for you. I'll get that for you.
Why are you minding your own
Sounds good.
business? Aren't you supposed to be like running a stream? You're supposed to be minding our business.
Shut up!
Setting us up. I didn't mean it, Ovally. Come back. It's okay. I'm just quickly checking out. Yeah, we did get an update on how the games have been going. So yeah, I think the only 3-0 we've had was Sad Boys beating out X Train. Everything else has been a 1-2. So
That's
very
awesome.
close.
That makes
between
me
them all.
really happy. That means we have some even matches.
And playoffs are only going to get better. We're going to get to a BO5. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
I'm excited. When's our next game?
When's our
Who
get us
spelled
in?
boba on their computer? How do you manage
Maybe
to
the
do that?
player named Bobadex.
Oh.
Just a thought. That might. So that's just speculation. That's hearsay.
Is it
Your Honor.
speculation? Is it hearsay? Okay, so what I do have is Okay, so I have our current groups with everything shaken out minus the one match that we're having technical difficulties with, so we could take a look. So this is how Group A went. Orbits, we saw 2-1 Powerhouse Defenders, Laughing King versus Taco Saturday. That match is currently on pause as we are either trying to find a sub for the squad or figure out whatever the heck they're doing. For Group B, though, we saw Omega Chad's 2-1 Train and Larmac 2-1 Sad Boys. Now, All that being said, guys, any final thoughts before we toss to a quick break to get our brackets ready, since that's going to be our second stage of the day?
Wait, we're done with groups?
That match is such a clusterfuck of technical difficulties right now. We need to take a break to figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll take a break.
All right,
Have
we're
some
going to take a
commercials,
break.
chat.
Commercials, and we will be right back.
I don't know.
Hey.
Welcome back, friends. All right, so we have finished the first half of today's tournament. The group stage has now come to an end. With that last series that we were unable to finish, we've just gone ahead and we've moved them into the the upper bracket portion of the day. They just have lower seeding, but again, this is the Omega Strikers Hafu Invitational. We've got Hafu here, and of course, Ender casting alongside us. I'm Avali, and right now we can take a look at our upper bracket for today. This is how we are going to see our first teams kind of come out. So we're going to see Orbits versus X-Train, Omega Chads versus Taco Saturday. There's a day in there, but the pink Y is the same. That's totally fine. Larmac versus Laughing Kings, Powerhouse Defenders versus the Sad Boys. And actually, Powerhouse Defenders versus the Sad Boys is the first game that we are going to spectate in our upper bracket for today. I'm going to go ahead, jump in, spectate right here. But guys, we are in the bracket stage. Woo! Any surprises that we've seen so far? Lots of 2-1s. I think only 1 3-0. It's been pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, it's been really evenly matched. Honestly, Orbits is really dominant and really showing us why they're a favorite. I'm excited to watch Sad Boys play. But yeah. What about you, Ender?
Checks out. Yeah, the biggest surprise was that obviously the stream just was so smooth. How are you doing that
Incredible.
over there? Working the magic behind the scenes.
I mean, what can I say?
What can I say? I'm so good.
I'm just glad that I can finally use all of my tech for good.
Yeah, that room is crazy. You've got like that green screen behind. I don't know. You gotta do something with that. But put yourself in the arena. That could be cool. Work on that.
That's what we were originally going to do, Hafu, for the event that you were playing in with your squad. We were going to green screen all of us in here, but like the audio, I think it wasn't good enough. But apparently this stream is good enough, so.
I just
we
want to. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I think we've seen every team play except for Omega Chads, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think
So
that's
let's
correct.
make sure we see them next.
Definitely.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course. So the group stage was just for seeding as we get into the upper bracket. As we get into the upper bracket, I'll show you what it looks like again. It is going to be double elimination. So as soon as someone drops from the upper bracket, they will fall into the lower bracket where they will be playing another series to try to get redemption back up here. All of these games are going to be best of 3. That being said, I do believe we are just going to be spectating the upper bracket. A lot of the lower bracket games, we're just gonna kind of fire them off bit by bit as soon as they are up and ready to go. But again, even if the squad drops into the lower bracket through redemption, they can still come out on top. Oh, unless Omega Chads lose, then we will watch
I'm typing that. But yeah, I said to the players I'll try to make sure that everyone gets to be on stream at least once. So since we didn't see them in group, I want to make sure we watch.
Yeah. What was the? So let's take a look at the group because they were on this squad. So Omega Chads, they had 2-1
They beat
games.
Sad Boys.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. So I feel like
And
they
they beat
might
X-Train.
stay up here because they're playing against Taco Saturday, who doesn't have the best record. So
Wait, is
yeah.
it gonna stick at 1-0? Like Taco Saturday, they don't just forfeit their games? Shouldn't it be 2-1 for Taco Saturday?
I mean, that's the team that we're having so many technical difficulties with, and if we...
Oh, Taco Saturday's team is having the.
I think it's
issues?
Taco or Laughing Kings. I'm not
then
quite
it
sure
should be,
which one.
Well, whoever's it is, they should
Yeah.
forfeit, right? Their games.
Either
so-
way, we've dropped people in the seedings.
We're
They
good.
have been dropped.
Good thing is no one got eliminated after groups. Everyone's still in it, so it's all
Yay!
good. Should be smooth
Exactly.
sailing from here on out. But Omega Chad, they're pretty cracked. They've got Cracked.
Okay.
They've got Gunner. They've got Catnator, formerly of the
Oh yeah, we haven't seen
the
them.
Catboy Supremacy. Yeah, no, I really want to see them because this team is good.
Yeah.
So
I'm
the
excited.
issue was on Team Laughing. Laughing Kings was the one that had technical difficulties.
And
But
they
they
brought
have
in
a sub now. Yeah, so they have a sub now, so things should be better. I'm currently trying to figure out where this game is because it's Peach Defenders and Sad Boys. We didn't have an issue with that previously. So I'm trying to figure it out.
La 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 la
La
la.
la la la. Baby Shark Castaway is more DMCA music. The
Is
music
this
that
the
I found was
karaoke version of the stream?
yeah, this is the karaoke time. I'm just waiting to hear what the delay is for this game. Because I haven't been told otherwise. Oh, you know that can't be good. You know it's not good when the tech guy gets added into the Discord group. But actually, it looks like we are about to jump in to our
go!
first bracket game. Take it away.
Woo!
All
And it
right.
is-
We got Laughing Kings up against Taco Saturday.
Wait, this is
one's
not-
gonna
nope,
wait.
nope,
No,
Nope, that's
a lie,
not
a lie,
accurate.
that's
I
a
haven't
lie.
changed them yet.
This
I haven't
is Sad
changed them
Boys
yet.
versus PH Powerhouse, right?
Yes.
Defenders? Yes.
That's right.
I remember.
Well done. And even though
Ah.
Bobadex is in the game, Bobadex was not the one at fault for spilling boba on the computer. So we're all good.
Oh,
But this is our
man.
first BO3. Again, double elimination here, but
Other
a true
ways,
BO3.
other
So
way.
if it's 2-0, it's over.
Sad Boys
I'm working on it.
the
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I only have so much bandwidth as a person.
You're doing
I'm
great.
sorry.
You're doing great. And then
Oh
when
wow,
you can
Yoki
you
just
press
got
tab?
saved by the
Thank you.
map type, I believe, with the funnel. Had the wall there to keep him safe.
We have a prime time on Bernie Sanders, and you see that Snyder, lol JSS, is running heavy-handed perfect form tempo swing versus tempo swing perfect form built different. Which build do you like more, Ender? I don't even know the difference. Honestly, I'm not a forward player.
Sorry,
Neither are you.
on the Juliets.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
think
can stop pressing tab.
no, I think built different is maybe a little bit less now. So I like the like super aggro builds,
Gotcha,
if
gotcha.
possible.
Oh.
But I'm also like my sister really like stacks on Juliet and just goes for the ego plays. So I think my trainings on Juliet are a bit warped.
Gotcha, gotcha. But this is such an aggressive game. You see, they're really going for kills, aggressing on each other. Oh. Coach Yoki,
Fights
nice
absolutely
dribbling.
everywhere. But Bernie,
Ooh,
you can
Bernie
see
gets
Bernie
the
picking up the
orb.
orbs. That's really important because when
Bernie
you get to level
has
10,
yeah,
that is still
the
going to
prime
be
time.
crazy. Yep.
Prime time. She gets double of that line ability that you see right there that she shot. And
And
that's
that
really
already is
powerful.
annoying enough on its own, but if you can get 2 of those off in quick succession, like, it's just over for you as goalie.
And this is for all the marbles, honestly. Like, staying in the upper bracket is a big deal. So the
Oh,
loser
nice
just got
pass!
goes
What a
down to-
stop!
What a save! Bobadex.
Wow.
Being the wall.
Bobadex.
The wall of Dubu.
The wall of Dubu just tumbles into it,
Oh,
shuts that
what
one
a
down.
kill!
Now, though,
Oh my
loses a
gosh.
forward player and bounces off the corner, but I like
Coach
JSS
Yoki
there.
going for the kill.
Deflecting
no, gets
and
saved,
staying alive.
Gets saved. Oh, they weren't able to score in that 2v3 situation. That was a nice defense.
Yep, 2 minutes remaining and still no one scored. This is kind of crazy,
Yeah.
but Yoki turning up the heat, jumping forward, putting some hurt down on JSS. Sanders, again, just farming up those orbs. You can see the defenders are all level 7. So really out-leveling here, apart from Bobadex, who has all those saves to count up for him. And again, now level 10, repeating those saves, and just keeps losing a
Wow.
player here as well.
Yeah, it is looking a bit rough, but oh, what a shot. What a good save. But solo forwarding is like impossible.
Yeah, it's really hard without any kind of assistance. You know, I think like having the arrow to speed you up and whatnot, that can be pretty useful.
Oh!
Bernie Sanders
try on the
can't get it past
pass.
Boba.
Ooh, that's a nice tornado by Bond! Oh, so much zoning, but not able to score there.
This is a really intense game. Both sides
Wow.
just keeping the defense really solidly. And again, Bernie tries to find an angle over the top side. Doesn't really work out. Boo pass it back on forward. But Bobadex is just an unbreakable wall over there for the Sad Boys.
Yeah. Oh, Bernie Sanders with a kill!
That's trouble. That's trouble.
Oh, Vaughn is
2v3 now, but the
staggered,
Tofu
but
saves.
healing back up. Coach Yoki, oh, not able to score off that. That was
Yeah.
such a big play, too. Not able to get the kill. Juliet's trying to live, running away. All right.
All right, this is
HP's
what I wanted to
reset.
try.
Oh,
Okay,
she missed-
chat. I want to see some PP hops. We're just hopping now. Don't overheat just yet. Hold on to it, and it goes on in first strike with just 20 seconds left. The defenders are going to knock that through.
Would you say this would be a big upset if Sad Boys gets knocked to the losers bracket on the first round?
I don't know if I would call it a big upset just yet. Like I think like these teams should be like pretty decently matched, but like oh
Woo!
man, if they just get obliterated like this, that could be a
But
little bit
Bernie
different. 2-0.
Sanders with the prime time Estelle, level 10, is here to play. 10 seconds on the clock. Bobadex is gonna walk forward. You see, he's already ready to walk forward because they have 10 seconds to score. Otherwise, the game is over.
And the gates are closed. The
Yes.
last goal went in so quickly that they don't have
There
an
it
angle
is,
to get
the
that
tofu.
one in. The tofu's
They
out.
need to
There's
score right
almost
now.
no
2 seconds.
time
Oh, there's no
left.
shot.
GG.
That is a good first game.
I love those extended rallies like that. They're just
Yeah.
completely unending. But then
Well
you can see how bad it
played.
hurts when you get down to the end and then 2 slip through.
Look
Brutal.
at that, though. Like, Boo, 13 saves versus Bobadex's 46 saves. And you can see, like, even through 46, it wasn't enough to hang on. And the whole time, the pressure was just on their half of the map, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Atlas was just sitting there chilling, like, passing it occasionally. But it was just over and over. And at some point, they're going to get one through, right? Like, you block 20 times, 30 times. Just need one shot to go through. So
Yeah,
Bubba
it all
Dex did a
seemed
really
like
good job.
I think Sad Boys, like, they kept losing their Juliet and then sort
Yeah.
of playing, like, double goalie. So they almost just never had forward, like, priority. And, like, even when Juliet came back, they weren't able to, like, swing it. Because, like, a lot of the times you'll see that where, like, you maybe, like, you go down into a 2 versus 3, but then when you get that player back, maybe you've done some poke damage and you can sort of, like, swing it when you get your Juliet back. But that just never ended up happening. That was a rough start there for the Sad Boys. But they're going to have to win 2 in a row now to stay alive
Yeah.
in the upper bracket.
It is match point, and I'm personally rooting for Sad Boys because I want to see a third match. Oh, Asher is not banned. Honestly, Vaughn is a goalie player. At least on ranked, I see he cues for goalie quite a bit. So it's interesting to see him play forward now, and we'll have to see how his Asher does. And we
Showing
see
the
Asher
flex
on both
muscle.
sides.
Wow.
What an interesting matchup because we have 2 brawlers. It's gonna be very, very scary for this for Boo. Honestly, like this is the matchup that I hate. Like I would hate to be Boo right now. Having to fight against an Asher and a Juliet, you know?
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure going on to you. Whereas this Era, we'll see what exactly they can get done. I think with Era and Asher, you have so much like forcing power on a goalie too. When you have the tornado coming in, you can do like so much, just like almost like force eliminations without even staggering them. But
First blood?
already
But
losing a
Bernie's still
teammate.
pressuring. Can we get a can we see? Yeah, thank you. Oh, and that's
Wow.
the score as you press tab. I'm so sorry. So no,
Unlucky
no
timing, I
prime
guess.
times. No prime times. We have well fed on
Whoa.
Coach Yoki. You know, playing very defensively. Well fed on Boo as well. So you see that they're going to be a little bit bigger to try to not die since they do have 2 brawlers there.
Yeah.
Sad Boys with the early score. Can they keep up the pressure?
Gonna
Coach
be a little
Yoki
bit
already
hard
one hit
here
from dying.
with
That's a
Bernie with the
nice
NATO. What a
Oh my
NATO!
God,
That's
keep on-
excellent.
Oh my god! And that is the power of Era. What a
Yep.
beautifully set up tornado, and they just were not able to clear it up.
Yeah. And again, because you have the Asher with the Era,
Yes.
like Yoki was coming in with the shield sort of up,
Yep.
and just like Bobadex has nowhere to go, right?
Yep,
You're
you
just
can't
sort of
clear up. You
forced
can't
into
clear
that.
up. It like the Asher just
Exactly.
won't allow you to.
And that's why they're fighting so much more forward, I think, this round. Like Bobadex kind of abandoning the goal. Like if you can just lock
Well,
down
2v3,
those
they're trying to
2
score.
chokes, keep the pressure
What a clear!
up.
What a clear! Nice clear by Boo. Bernie going on the attack.
Oh, it's a
but
really
it's
nice
oh,
pass and
no.
down again.
Yeah,
for
you
Boba.
have to clear away from the Asher. You have to. Even if it's into an Era, you still have to clear away from the Asher. That's well done by Bobadex.
I did
Oh,
notice
but there's a
too,
tornado.
defenders.
It's
The defenders were
2v3.
taking crossover on all 3 players, so that was kind of interesting to see. They can get the speed up when they're passing it around between the 2. But I mean, it's just a brawl on the top side right now.
It is a
Yoki's staying
brawl.
alive. It's a little bit. Is
Is
a
it
little
lagging?
laggy on your end as
Okay,
well.
yeah, it's lagging, right?
Yeah, I'm getting
it's
that
very-
as
it's
well.
very
I'm
hard for
trying to
us
figure
follow.
it out. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, okay.
F.
It's fine.
Oh,
We're still watching, and I don't know what the
What's going on? It's a PowerPoint presentation, but the
It
players are
is.
keeping
Next
it
slide,
going.
Next slide. Next slide. Oh my god! every slide's exciting. Next page, next page.
Though don't really know what's happening, but no one scored yet,
Oh,
so they
no.
must be playing well.
Pure F. Ah!
This is an overheat match if I've ever seen it, though.
It's
my god.
It's just the gameplay has overheated everyone's computers.
Yeah. The
Oh
servers
my god,
exploded now.
Bobadex is actually guarding. Oh my god, look how fast it is!
Have you seen the Cyberpunk anime yet?
Oh,
Edge
David
Runner?
watched it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch it, but I watched the finale, so
Oh,
I guess I know what
okay.
happens.
Well, would recommend the whole thing. I was gonna say though, this looks like when he uses like the speed up power, and it's like it freezes for a second, and then you see like each of the movements he makes. That's the vibes I'm getting.
We're sorry, chat. We're streaming this through Discord.
I'm
Wait, are we?
currently yelling at my roommate saying, "Are you downloading something right now?" And he says no. So we might be
Liar!
good.
Okay.
I mean, this game is just not ending though. Like we're down to less than a minute. These teams still keeping the rally go. I don't even think there have been eliminations. It's just like doing this giant circle around the center stage.
Speaking of, Schneider goes down. Bobadex is guarding, doing his best to guard, but where do you clear to? This is my least favorite on is this called center stage? Oh
Center
my
stage,
gosh. Yeah, on center stage is when, you know, each one forward is on the top, one forward is on the bottom, and you have nowhere safe to clear to.
Yep. It's
Bobadex
really hard.
did
You almost need
really
like
well.
both
This
your
is
forwards
match
to like
point.
team up on one of the sides to like get some prio, but
This
not
is
always
match
doable.
point for Powerhouse Defenders. If they can
Yeah.
just get one more, then they're through on the upper bracket, sending Sad Boys to the lower bracket.
Oh,
Nice
goal
try on
left
that.
Slightly untended, but Bernie Sanders was there to stop it.
That was
Bobadex playing
nice by
very
Boba.
forward as
Yeah,
well.
you have to, you have to. Oh,
Good
go!
elim.
Gets an elim. Can they score off it though?
Good pass over to JSS, over to Vaughn. Almost gets it in, but Boo locks it down. Looks like we are
And
going
this
to be
is
going
back.
into
Okay.
overtime if Vaughn
Nice try
can't
by
get
Vaughn.
it done.
Oh no! Where are you gonna clear to? Okay, the Asher's off the map. It's 2v3 again. Bernie Sanders is trying his best to keep it out.
Vaughn needs a pass. Vaughn gets it, but
Oh.
whiffs. Vaughn
Okay,
doesn't get
but
it. Does get the
the Dubu goes
elimination though.
down.
Bernie,
Can
there's
they
no
score?
way you can keep this one alive.
Oh
No
my
way, but Yoki
God.
gets back in the nick of time. The
But there's a
Asher
tornado.
keeps it
There's a
going.
tornado.
And now the Dubu's going to be back in play as well. They might have held on.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, now Yoki's going for the score. Can he get the point? He cannot. But the whole team is back. Powerhouse Defenders is back in full force. Going for the score. Asher
Oh,
on.
no, the Dubu! Stop it! It's the wrong way! It's the wrong way!
My
and
God,
Yoki's
and
there
they
to
take
pick
it.
up the core.
Oh, what a series. That
Insane.
was insanely well played by Powerhouse Defenders. Honestly, insane defense. I can't believe Boo went down and they were able to hold off 2v3 for
Yeah.
that long in overtime. That's 12 seconds of being dead, of no
That was
goalie.
crazy. I do think Vaughn's gonna want that one back because he had sort of an open shot and was just slightly too late on the
Yeah.
strike. It got past him. Like those are the micro mistakes that when the core is moving so quickly, like it can just slip away at the last second. Now, good news for the Sad Boys though is that they will just be moving into our lower bracket. It's still double elimination, so their hopes are still very much alive. But the defenders are going to be moving right on ahead here into the top 4 of the upper bracket.
Do we have any more updates on the bracket, Miss Avalie?
I will
Beautiful,
tell you if we
sweet,
have any updates, and the answer to that
amazing.
is no. I don't have any updates. It was a quick 2-0. I can wait until I find out and let you know as soon as we do. Right now, I'm just doing a quick internet test, and right now I have 936 down and 40 up. So I don't think it's my internet. One of the questionable things is we do have, I guess, some engineers working on some of the accounts. So it might have been inside the game. Everything just went kaput for a second, but it seems like that was just a hiccup, so we should be
It's
good
fine now.
moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're all good. But yes, as you said, Peach Defenders moving forward, they will be facing the winners between Team Larmac and Team Laughing Kings. As soon as I have updates as to how those games are going, I will let you know.
Why don't you just know everything, Ollie?
Because then I would be too powerful.
That's so true. That is so true.
Wait, everyone's updated. 4 2-0s.
Wait, it was 4 2-0s? Where do you see that?
In Gunner's chat. I went to see if he was still playing. Because I wanted to see if we could spectate some of the games.
Tio,
I don't know.
can I
I'm looking this
have
up.
confirmation? Is it?
You can look in Tourney chat. Let's see. Tourney general. Match results.
Because if it was just 2-0 after 2-0, then like, here, I'll show you. This is my Photoshop bracket where in between all the games I go in. And
I
then
like it.
I go,
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I just need to know what
Yeah.
happened with these. Oh, but I can make, here, this is what I could do. I can fix the size of Taco Saturday.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Look at
Live
us.
edits. You can't get this
So-
anywhere else.
Look at us.
Professional.
Look
We're
at
from
us.
Ovally Production House. And when I say production house, I mean literally her house.
It is literally, my dog is asleep in the living room and he just hears me going, ah! Okay,
So it
this is how
looks
everything played
like
out.
Taco Saturday 1-2-0 versus Omega Chads.
Yes. And then we have Team Larmac.
I don't
Copy,
see
paste.
I don't see that one.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Orbit's X Train, I believe.
So next
Yeah.
game, I would like to watch the lower bracket Omega Chads match, whichever team they're facing, because we haven't seen them on stream today. We got to see some Gunner, Catinator, and Cracked.
Let me take a
Is
look
it?
at
Cracked,
the lower
yep.
bracket then. So then the lower bracket would be...
I don't know who they're gonna play against, but that is what we're gonna spectate next. I hope that's okay with you guys, chat.
Yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be Omega Chads.
I don't see other updates from it.
Yeah, I'm just going off of what I can see right here. Omega Chads versus the loser of match 1. So it's going to be either Orbits or X Train. So we have to wait either way.
Okay, cool. We're just chilling.
Laughing Kings. Wait. Huh?
I love the behind the scenes look. It's awesome.
Wait, no. Okay, wait, no. We're going to figure it out. We got it.
On episode 2 of Ovally versus
Can
the
Ovally-
Machine.
yeah.
Okay. I am not good at Photoshop. Graphic design is not my There we go. They're just gonna have they're just gonna have a small name, okay? They're small.
Small boys.
Average.
B-O-I. There we go. Sad boys. Cool. Hooray! We figured it out. Okay, so this is our current upper bracket. This is the lower bracket.
It feels bad that we didn't really get to watch Mega versus Team, but that's not on us. That's on them, I think, right? They had the technical difficulties.
True.
We tried to spectate them.
We did see one game, or the very end of one game.
We saw 2 points.
That's true. We saw one goal.
Yeah, we saw 1 goal.
I'm sad too because Megaverse is playing Kai goalie, which I'm here for.
I
so.
know. So we're really sorry, but we've been trying. We've been trying to show everyone. We will continue. So we're gonna watch. Wait,
You
is
can do it.
is Orbit still playing?
I
Why did everyone say it was 2-0
believe
then?
that match wrapped up.
If it
Didn't we
matched
just
up,
have
then-
that? We've got Omega Chads versus X Train. Okay, yeah. So Orbits
Okay,
did
so
beat X
Orbits
Train.
did beat X Train, and it's Omega Chads versus X Train, which we will be spectating. And actually,
Lovely.
I love upper bracket games, but lower bracket games are more intense because loser is out.
All the stakes.
All the
Everything's on the table.
No more chances.
If you want a cut of the $10,000 prize pool, you can't lose in this lower bracket. So yeah, I'm down. We need to see the Omega Chads you know, give us something to work with. If you believe in Catboy supremacy, you're a Catnator fan, you're going to know they're going to come out here absolutely tearing. We got Catnator, Gunner, and Cracked, of course, up against X-Train, who we did see just a little bit of. Hamster Quest, really solid goalie performance. I remember from him. But also like Z's and whoa, what was that?
It was Hamster Quest, ZZZ, and
Flare.
The third Flare, yes.
Yeah. And Flare was kind of flexing between the Estelle and the Juliet, while Z's was on the X, I believe. Yeah. So they were doing some of the double punchy combos, as well as the Estelle nonsense. I think we can call it that. It's just, she's silly. Why can't she do the things she does? But I say that about every striker. Like, honestly, any striker comes and tries to score on me, I lose. You know, it's blame the game, not me. You know?
The only one I feel that way about is Asher. Screw Asher.
No more.
And that's facts. All right, this is our lower bracket, everyone. We're following the first game, X-Train versus Omega Chads. Omega Chads? Huh?
Oh, speaking of Asher. Catinator on the Asher.
All right.
Cracked. This will be the first time I see Cracked play on Estelle. And then Gunner and Dubu. You know, when I was learning this game, I watched Gunner stream.
Yeah?
And it made me so much better. He was like, oh yeah, you just clear up and down. Don't just clear at them. And I was like, oh.
Like, whoa, that makes it so much easier.
Yeah, wow. So
yeah, also
I
on whose stream was I watching that had, I think it was Ginger Pop stream, and he was talking about like if you can clear at the diags as goalie, if you clear at the diags at a 90-degree angle, it just like
look at that.
really fires off.
Flowers.
Let's go!
Let's go! Okay. Oh, this is for all the Marios. Thank you for pressing that. We have built different crossover, tempo swing. We got rapid fire. Okay, we got prime time on Estelle, on both Estelles.
Yeah.
So they're both gonna have kill potential, like once they hit 10. All right, we're good. We're good. Thank you so much for that.
Also, Cracked they both have the cooldowns on their base abilities. I think Cracked also has the harder hitting base abilities as well. So
it's
that
gonna be
Estelle
a brawling.
is going
Look at them
to
just brawl
hurt.
out.
Flare already super low.
Yep. Catinator on the aggressive.
I think Crack just stole that orb, by the way. TP'd straight on Z's face and yoinked that one away. Really cool play. And up to level 3 already.
They're ulting each other. Asher's ulting each other, trying to stay alive. Catinator's healed up to full now. Okay! This is so scary for Gunner.
Quick
Yeah,
heal
he
him.
does stop it, but the counter
Cracked.
Cracked.
I love the attempt coming through from him.
Catinator
Doesn't quite get it done,
being
but
a
still.
goalie. Oh, and they got the counter kill. Gunner?
Catinator off the wall. Hamster Quest in a lot of trouble, but the
Nice,
tofu
that was
is
well
going
done
to
by
stall out for
Hamster.
Flare to return.
Oh, that was a nice try by ZZZ.
Yeah, this is
Man.
honestly the pure mirror matchup is crazy to watch. It's just two 1v1s going on at the same
Omega
time.
Chads taking it to the goal.
From beyond as well. My favorite call. When you're dead, but somehow you get it in with the little fadeaway action right there. Catinator gets
sure.
it done.
And you see Catinator on the aggressive right away, getting ZZZ down already to 40% HP. Still poking away at the Estelle. Oh, but Hamster Quest with a nice ult, taking Catinator out of this world. Never mind, she's
really
back.
nice. Cracked has been really aggressively teleporting as well, whether it's for the orbs or just to like keep prio on the core. Here, it hasn't really been looking to finish it off, but that puts Cracked in a very dangerous position. Super low, so still not
Flare on
regenning
the
here. And they're going to look for it.
aggressive!
It's
What an
distraction.
angle! Did you see that beautiful angle? My gosh, what a shot by ZZZ. And we've tied it up.
So good. Because it also, to me, it looked like they were trying to go for the kill on Cracked, and I think that's what Gunner thought was happening as well.
Yeah,
and
and he's
came
trying
over
to
to
stop
help,
it.
and then they hit it with the angle as well. That's
Beautiful.
perfection.
Oh, and Flare throws out his ult to try to just take some pressure off. Catinator reverse ulting. Both Asher Alter down. Nice, clear by Hamster Quest.
Gunner
It
just
is
going to
2v3.
stop it
They
with
need
the
to hang.
somersault. Ooh, it's a good pass.
Nice clear, nice clear.
Absolutely. Now Catinator on the attack here. Oh, that was a moment. Almost had a chance. Now Cracked has the
Another
abilities
moment,
off of
another
cooldown.
chance.
But Z's
Oh.
clears it. They're able to stall
Hamster
out.
Quest
Asher is going to get back.
doing such a good job clearing. That is so scary as a goalie. When Asher's in your face, and now Gunner has to clear this. Oh yeah, he's got it. No problem. Okay. All right. Another good
take
clear.
a breather because oh no, the tofu, it freaks me out every
Yeah,
single
it
time.
freaks me
I
out
hate it.
every
Why is the
time.
core on my side of the
Uh-huh.
tofu? You
Yep.
don't want to be seeing that. But now Catnator is going to fully recover from that stagger, playing for orb control. Now Flare does manage to get it. Z's, I mean, again, Gunner the
both the cells are level
defense.
10, so prime time is active for both of them. They're able to get the kill. Oh, and now we're on the aggressive. Hamster Quest, nice tofu, but it makes it to the other side of it again.
Oh, gorgeous.
What a goal by Catnator.
Yep.
Dude,
Hamster
I feel
Quest.
for Hamster Quest. Unlucky
Yeah.
tofus, unlucky.
Because the thing is,
Actually
Hamster
unlucky.
Quest was patient enough to wait for
Yes.
Crack to hit it with the spell, but
Uh-huh.
then Catnator was
Catnator
just
just
holding the strike the
comes,
whole
yep.
time. So good.
Oh my god, that's such a scary position. What a beautiful clear up. However, the ZZZ falls. And it's 2v3, and they need to live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, make a
Okay.
chance.
Just playing around the tofu, right? Cracked passes up to Catnator. They avoid the tofu, and then it's a game of inches right there as Catnator gets the first shot, but it's far enough away that they have time to re-hit it and send that one in. So goals are going to be slow to open here. 30 seconds, though. They need to score in the next 25.
Oh, but it's 2v2. So hard to
Z's,
score.
what have you got? It's not going to do it. Z's has another
20
chance, but a
seconds.
good
Okay,
clear from
Asher's
the
back
log.
up.
Just
It's 3v3
15
again.
seconds.
3v3 again. Oh, but Flare instantly ties again. Oh. Hamster Quest
10
is trying to hang
seconds
on.
now. Catnator.
And that's
Yeah,
going to be
that's
game.
it.
That's going to be game. Oh.
Catnator is so good on those
Yeah.
attacks. Because Hamster Quest is being very patient, but there's a certain point where you can't wait any longer versus that Asher. She's just gonna be able to walk it in for free with that ult. So
Definitely. No, Estelle and Asher are just impossible to defend against. Well
rough.
played. The mirror. I think this is like one of the first mirrors we've seen all day, right? Like
I think it
pure
is the
mirrors.
first we've seen today. Mm-hmm. And it was like really cool because it was kind of like man-to-man defense as well. Like
Yeah.
the Ashers were on each other, the Estelles were like TPing and trying to like battle for orb control as well. So like that was fun because usually it doesn't end up turning into like pure 1v1s, but a lot of
Definitely.
moments in that it was.
You see, something interesting is like you see the Ashers are blowing all of their cooldowns for mid control. So like it's not as scary once they get the ball to the net because they don't have as many cooldowns, but it's just giving their goalies more space, right? Like really
Yeah.
trying to get the core on the opposite side. Like as long as it's on the opposite side, they can't score, right?
Yeah.
And so both Ashers blowing their ults in the middle, fighting for that mid control. It's pretty exciting to watch.
I think that also may have something to do because both teams are running Estelle, right? So like Estelle is oftentimes going to be like your primary threat on goal.
Yes.
So like if Estelle has core towards the enemy's goal, that is permanent pressure always up. Whereas maybe if you don't have the Estelle, maybe then
True.
you play a little bit less for mid control. That could be something we see later on. But yeah, even so, Catnator ended up just being the one to force the goals anyways. Whenever they were looking for prio, but we actually get to see Catnator go back. So Catnator, longtime signature Juliet player, terrifying on this pick from way back in the alpha days. So I am loving seeing that come through here as we move on to center stage with a knockback boost.
And we have not a mirror this time. We do have Juliet Dubu on both sides, but we have Estelle versus Era. And once again, Era doesn't have as much like scoring potential in my opinion, but a lot of control, right? That shrink is so powerful. If you can shrink the goalie, they just can't move and you can just score it in.
Especially like
almost
Dubu,
a
like
kill
you were
there.
kind of relying on
Yeah.
being big, being able to strike from far
And then
away.
you're so little.
Hey, you're tiny all of a sudden. Where'd my well-fed stacks go? I don't know. I'm tiny. Doesn't even matter. All right, Catnator playing for the early orb, so quick level 2,
Ooh,
and
Z's
Gunner did
catch
get
it.
that. Z's was trying to steal that
Yeah,
orb
I saw
away
that, I saw
from the other
that.
side, which is
I
something.
hate when they come for my orb.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's well,
Flare
especially
almost
like
had that
Era,
in if you
it's
could have
not
hit
so
that to
bad.
the bottom.
But if
Yeah,
an
he almost
X
had it.
comes for your orb,
True,
unplayable.
true.
All right. Oh yeah,
Oh!
just riding the edge right there.
was
Really nicely
saying
done
that,
from Z's.
Era doesn't have as much scoring potential, and Zizi's like, watch this. Hold my beer.
Didn't even need the NATO to
I
make that one
know.
happen. That's what's crazy, because like when the NATO's up, all of a sudden you have some room to work with, and it's just gonna be
Yeah.
a bit of a brawl. As oh no, that tofu a little bit of a liar sometimes. So that's what I'm talking about. Use the tofu, just lock down one
Yep.
lane and keep forward priority on the course. Super important in this game.
Oh, scary for Hamster here. Oh, what a shot! What a shot. That's really scary. When their forwards are lined up, you don't have any cooldowns, and you just know you have to try to block.
Yeah. I like the switch up too, because Hamster, I think, thought the core was going to be going down because that's where he was playing away from. And Catnator just angles it slightly up there, just past Hamster Quest's outreaching arms. Catnator taken pretty low already, but Flare isn't really playing for damage, so I don't think they're going to be able to capitalize.
My gosh. And this is a really critical moment for Team X-Train because they need this game to stay alive in this tournament. And look at that! Another beautiful goal by ZZZ, walking it in at the perfect angle. Oh. But there's still 2.5 minutes, you know?
Yeah,
Does anyone
there's a
see
lot of
still?
time. Still got to be up by 2. We'll see what ends up happening. As Gunner, just some logs to try and get early. Priority cracked, gets the perfect angle. Oh no! From all the way down, Cracked gets the
Mr.
kill.
Quest got
Cracked gets a
punished
goal.
for walking up.
Oh, that's brutal. That is
Those
brutal.
are the goals that feel bad after you like have a hard fought goal and then just one just like slow
Yeah.
rolls in.
It's like, well, I guess they're equal, but they don't really feel equal at
Yeah.
the end of the day. That is rough. But now with the goals slow to open, I was expecting to see a little bit more fighting.
X-Train,
for
on the
damage early on.
aggressive!
Wow.
What a play! Flare and ZZZ. ZZZ's been really impressive this tournament. Honestly, I have to say that like I've never seen an era be this aggressive and have this much control. And then kind of setting up the Juliet to kind of stuff from the other side, right? That was beautiful.
That was wild. I've never seen an era playing so forward here. Like
Yeah.
usually it's Juliet trying to put it in, but that angle on the top side of the goal, Z's has had full control over. Beaten Gunner there 3 times, I believe.
But
Good
here we
pass.
have. Oh, okay, that was a nice try by Cracked and Catinator, attacking on both sides once again. You see, it's so scary for Hamster Quest. Can he?
Nice.
No! Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like when you're getting attacked from both sides, you don't have a place to clear. You literally
Yep.
can't hit it anywhere. They're gonna catch you on both sides, and you just have to pray that your forwards get back in time to help you.
Yeah, and Juliet's so good at like resetting hits on the core as well.
Oh, ZZZ's
so Hamster Quest
dead.
can only
7
hold on for
seconds.
so long.
And here we go. Hamster Quest has.
Oh, what a save! Off the wall, another self pass
Oh
trying to
my
send it
God,
in, but
Hamster
Flare is
Quest
there
is
to
so
stop it
good.
dead in its tracks.
What a freaking save. Catinator's putting so much pressure. Oh, he's gonna die.
Wow!
Okay. We have match point for Omega Chads. And Catinator just relentlessly on Hamster Quest.
From a 2-0 advantage for X-Train to now Omega Chads on match point with 1:24 left. This has really turned around, and honestly, like, they don't even want to hit the core. Oh, he's standing next to the wall!
ZZZ! You can't do that right now, buddy. Oh no.
no.
Ah! And Omega Chads take it down. They stay alive in this tournament. Unfortunate for X-Train, a really, really good showing. Oh my god, every team is so good. And this is lowers. Unfortunately,
Wait, is that
we
actually
have...
Flare in chat? Brutal. Brutal.
Oh no. That was hard to watch at the very, very end.
You hate
But,
to see it.
Yeah. I mean, but
But at the same
congratulations.
time, an insane Z's on the era had some insane shots going on the top side of the goal right there. So a heartbreaking way to go out. But
Definitely.
I mean,
Hamster Quest played so well too. Honestly, like there's only so much you can do when two forwards are attacking you over and over and over. So well played. Well played all
100%.
around.
And regardless, we've learned that everyone in this tournament is really tightly matched. So if it was a BO5, maybe it's a little bit different.
True.
If there's maybe not some lag issues, maybe it's a little bit different. But
Hey,
regardless, we get to see
Hey,
Omega Chads continue.
Theoretically, if someone was to have used the bathroom during that last moment, who won that game?
Omega Chads.
Oh my god, so it's a 2-0. I knew that.
Right.
I knew that. Continue.
Welcome back. Do we have any updates for the other players?
We are currently working through some stuff right now. Do not have
stuff.
updates right now, so we can either allow you guys to keep talking, or we could take a quick break, or we can continue jumping into Maple's account and spend more of his money, whichever seems like more fun to us right now.
I'm down for a quick little
Okay.
break.
So then we are going to take a quick break, so everyone else stick around, because when we come back, we're going to have more Omega Strikers Hafu Community Invitational, and I guess Ender is here as well. See you in a bit. Hey, we are back from the break, and ooh boy, do we have some updates for you. Welcome back to the Omega Strikers Hafu Community
news.
Invitational. We've got Hafu here, we've got Ender here, I'm Avali. If there were production issues, it's probably my fault, but that's okay. But yeah, we've got some other news to be sharing. So Hafu, what do we got?
We don't actually. Oh, I don't actually know what the issue is, but there's some in-game issues where the players can't get into lobbies, and the devs are working on this, and the engineers are working on this. But to keep it fair and make sure everyone gets to play, we're gonna have to delay the tournament because people just can't play, which sucks. But we will finish this up, and I don't know how everything's gonna be handled, but I don't know what else to do. Because if they can't play, like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation. I mean, it's just a matchmaking thing. One thing to remember is that Omega Strikers is still in open beta. There are bound to be, you know, issues here or there, and that's nothing that, you know, we can fault the game or the devs for or anything like that. It's just a unfortunate oopsie doopsie whoopsie of potentially a misplaced period or semicolon somewhere in the code. But as Hafu said, just to make sure that everything is fair and squaresies, we will be delaying the tournament since we're finding that a few of our players just can't get into or join these lobbies or games. This has been communicated to the players. We are hoping to find a day somewhere in the near future. It could be as soon as tomorrow, or it could be a day after that. But rest assured, we will see the rest of this tournament, just not for today. But that being said, I still feel like we got to see a lot of great matches today, a lot of great players come out. I figured out how to make graphics, which I feel happy about. Did you see that graphic? Watch.
Job,
Boom.
Avali.
Graphic. Boom. Graphic.
You did a
boom.
great job.
We're back to us.
You did so
we
well.
figured
Thank
it
you.
out. But yeah, shout out to everyone, you know, who was part of this little production group trying to help make it happen. Someone in the chat says I look like Moist Critical. I will take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. But that being said, yeah, is there anything?
If Moist Critical is a hot girl, then yeah.
Hey guys, just wanted to say thanks for continuing to support me and Omega Strikers. We're beating Hafu right now. No. But yeah, anything
Beating
that
the
you wanna-
world, beating Brazil.
Beating Brazil, literally just beating all of Brazil. But yeah, anything to add?
Just thank
No,
you so
just
much.
these
Thank you,
teams are gonna
Ender.
get even better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll figure out when to do this, and sorry, we're sorry, but I'm excited to watch the rest of this. So
Yeah,
we'll update you when we have them.
Sometimes it just do be like that. But yeah,
It
we
do
will...
boo like.
Ooh.
Okay, watch what happens. I could just take Ender's camera and I could just remove him from the conversation.
Hey!
Oh, we can still hear him. But yeah, so stay tuned to Hafu's social media as well as her Twitch, and then potentially even the Omega Strikers or Odyssey Twitters, as they will probably give you updates. And don't forget to follow all of your players or favorite players or teams that you saw here today, because I'm sure that they will be updating you as well. Because as of right now, I don't think we have anyone who has been officially... No, we had X-Train, I think, is our only team that's been officially knocked out so far. But that being said, we're going to take a look at the bracket and everything and just see what is going on. But thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. This was Hafu Stream. So right before we turn off, just all the Twitch primes. All the Twitch primes.
No, shut
all the
up.
gifted subs,
Okay.
all the bits.
Okay.
Everything.
Just if you guys want to support me, then use the flower in the game. That would make me happy. And it's free, and then you win some games, and you use the flower, and then just know that I appreciate it. Aw, thanks for the prime, Ender. Another prime. Thank you. Anyway, I'm
Couldn't
gonna
say no to Avali.
I'm gonna
Unbelievable.
raid Gunner. He just won the last match, and I want to keep the viewers in Omega Strikers.
Hog.
But
Sweet.
we'll see you guys. See you guys when we see you guys.
See you guys. Bye, everyone.